Hello, and welcome to a very exciting special edition of Hashtag Show's Game Nights. My name is Corey Yee. I will be your host and DM tonight. And, we're just doing this because we're very excited about Westworld coming out. And we'll have a new Westworld theory show coming out called Bullets and Milk, and we'll catch that sometime after the first episode. Anyway, let me introduce all of our people here. Actually, you can introduce ourselves. Why don't we start over here, Jezer? We got Jezer, Joe, and Daniel, and we got Josh, Brianna, and Kelly. So, very exciting lineup. These are our players, and we'll just be diving right into the world of Westworld. So, just as a little introduction, these 6 people have had the luxury of being afforded a free trip to Westworld via contest, and their characters are on the train riding in right now. So, I believe that will be where we'll start. So, all of your characters are in the train, and you're riding to this magical place of Westworld. And you've all just met each other for the first time. So, it'll be a little bit of time before you actually make it to Sweetwater. So why don't you all just introduce yourselves to each other?
Hey guys, I'm Zeppelin.
Oh, hi Zeppelin. I chose the most douchebag name you can have, Daniel Jerome. Just kidding. My name...
Sounds a little bit jealous of me.
My name is Chase Bowler. How are you? What's your name?
That's really your name?
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm Joshua Lamore.
My name's Delilah Dalton.
Well, folks, I'm Illinois Jones.
And you can call me Brock. And congratulations for winning this contest, guys. It's great to have you here.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy to be here. It's pretty interesting.
When do I get to see the hookers?
I mean, we're not even in town yet.
Well, I know that's a part. This is why we all signed up, right? Right? What was your name again? Brock? You Brock?
No,
whatever your name is.
And they're not hookers until they're dead.
What?
Before that, they're call girls. Let's be classy.
The bartender
There's no phones
kind
in...
of peers at you a little warily, but goes back to mixing drinks.
Will there be places for us to sleep?
Well, yeah.
I'm tired of sleeping under the
Why do you
freeway.
smell that way? You smell like you had been farming the whole day. Did you not plan to take a shower before you came on this trip?
They found me on the street.
They found you on the street?
Yes. They gave me a little token. They told me to come to this train station.
This isn't Willy Wonka's chocolate factory.
That's just what happened.
I'm so glad the college picked me to be a part of this.
You hear the train start to stop. We'll be in Sweetwater in just a couple minutes, folks.
So how did all of you guys get added
What's wrong
on
with
this?
your voice? Do you have throat cancer?
Yes, actually, it's a lot of non-smoking.
I know a great doctor in the city that could really help out with that.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
Silver-tongued devil.
Where are you from, Joshua?
Funny enough, I'm from Joshua Tree.
Why do you have an accent if you're from Joshua Tree, California?
I'm getting into the role. I don't want to, mess up anything.
What is your profession? I'm really curious now.
I'm gonna help you out here. I'm gonna take down my voice if I could, just a little bit for you. So originally,
The train starts pulling to the
help me get
station.
better.
You guys come to a complete stop. Oh, we're at Sweetwater now, so everyone just go on out and enjoy your adventure.
Oh, that's...
Tell you my story later.
I've lost interest.
It's a great story. It's the love involved. It's amazing.
So as Joshua continues the story, you guys walk out and you see the amazing town of Sweetwater. It's amazing to you how real everything is. It's these buildings, the sun is bright, the streets are bustling, there's cowboys, cowgirls, poor people, businessmen, just prospectors, farms, everything is here. You can even see a group of Union soldiers attempting to recruit people, horse-drawn carriages passing by. Everything that you could have ever dreamed was in Westworld. But what do? From the front, you can kind of see the shipping stores, McIntyre's, as you can see their large sign in front. Otherwise, there's just an entire town to explore.
Are these Union soldiers handsome?
Why don't you roll the percentile? That's one of the 10s, and you can see on a percentage of 1 to 100 how hot they are.
Okay. 20. Oh, damn.
Not great.
All right, moving on.
I mean, they're maybe not to you. They're not super attractive.
Sweetwater isn't the only place here.
Yeah.
Where's the nearest bar?
Whoa. So you just kind of told me you're homeless and now you're looking for the bar? Come on, man.
Shouldn't you look for a shower?
I have a habit of just playing a song for the bartender. They give me a drink.
Well, can't you do that after your shower?
I don't think that habit worked out so well in life, so I think we should, it's a new start. Maybe, just maybe, try a trade. Maybe you're good at being a blacksmith. Yeah?
I know nothing about that though.
Well, you didn't know a lot about a lot. I mean, how did you end up how you are? What's your name again?
Zeppelin.
Oh, man.
No.
All right.
Well,
Short straw on that.
why don't you guys go explore the town a little bit, pick up whatever supplies you think we might need for this little journey that we're going to be taking. Because, I mean, you know, we are going on an adventure soon.
Hey, Brock, let me ask you a question. What supplies do we need for this said journey that you're going to send us all on?
Well, we're going to supply you with sleeping bags, and, you know, like everything...
Whoa.
Oh.
Sleeping
That
bags?
sounds great.
I'm not sleeping underneath the stars.
I was told I'd get a hotel.
We
There's
have
nothing
inns
wrong.
in West... in
Here, you're staying at an inn. Once we get on the road, not so much.
Cannot sleep in the stagecoach.
But, I mean, guys, don't forget, you're not paying to be here.
That's true.
That's a good point.
I fought for our country, and I think I should
If-
not sleep under
Wait,
the stars.
what?
That's all I'm telling you.
If there happen to be cabins along the way, we can stay there. However, depending on where we stop, which this is completely up to you guys, you may have to sleep
It's
outside.
pretty nice outside.
Okay, so I'll take a
it's not-
tent and a
it's not
horse
that bad.
and a canteen.
It's not that bad.
Plenty of stores.
So you guys,
got some
as you're leaving the train, you do have a little bit of supplies that are just given to you automatically. You have a bedroll and certain things, and just to fill in our viewers, Josh's character is sort of the guide, actually, who is also on the tour. So he knows a little bit about what goes on in Westworld. He works for them. So,
All right.
I still want my horse.
well, there are stables. You know that there are stables. You might be able to do that, but you got to go and explore and ask people.
All right. Well, I'd like to possibly head over to the saloon, play a couple hands.
I think you
try
should
to
see a
collect some
doctor.
money.
However, why don't you come with me? What was your name? Jasper?
Zeppelin.
Whatever. Let's go to the bar.
Yeah.
You wanted to go there? I'll buy you a drink, and you can play your guitar. Maybe we can get some hookers. You know what I mean?
Sure. Should I take a shower first?
There is a hose over on the other side of that saloon.
That works.
Well,
Alright.
so if you guys are free just to walk forward and get on in if you'd like. So is that what you're gonna do? Everyone is
Yep.
okay following apparently your leader who's deciding for you.
I don't call him my leader. I don't
Not
know.
going to
But
the
you
bar.
are willing to
Yeah,
at least
we all do
go
that
along.
No,
for the
I
ride.
said I wanted to go to the
I choose to
saloon.
not go to the
Yeah,
bar.
can we go somewhere else?
Okay, yeah. So we have two things going on right now. So I'm sorry. What was your name one more time?
Chase.
Chase.
Chase Ballard.
Chase and Zeppelin are going to walk to the saloon.
Well,
apparently.
I'm also going because I want to play some poker and collect some money. and buy
Okay.
some things.
Yeah, that's an option. And what would you people like to do?
I want to go buy a horse.
Okay.
I would like to go to the blacksmith.
Oh my gosh, there's so many different things that's going on. Okay, so
Well, why don't I go with you guys?
All right.
We can stop by to get her a horse, and then we can go to the
Hey,
blacksmith.
Brock, I have an idea. Why don't you go with them? and
That's
what I'll
a really
do,
good idea. I'm glad you came up
And
with
what
it.
I'll
I'm gonna
do-
mansplain to the
and
man.
what I'll do is I'll take these guys with me, and we'll go to the bar for a couple drinks first, right?
Yeah.
All right.
all right,
I
well,
think that was what we just said.
Yeah, literally just mansplain to the side of the table. This is fine.
I'm really glad that somehow divided in exactly how you're sitting. That's awesome. All right, so since you guys kind of go a little bit of your separate ways, and so we'll go with them first, just because the blacksmith shop. So you kind of walk into town, and as you see them walk toward this, clearly what is a saloon and/or inn, they go inside. You guys go to the blacksmith shop, and there's a tired old man working there, and his assistant's running around in the back.
I would like to approach the blacksmith and strengthen my weapons.
Strengthen your weapons.
Whatever, dude.
All right, so
Improve them.
howdy, miss. Name's Maury. What do you need?
I'd like to improve my weapons on hand.
Improve your weapons. What do you got?
I have 2 hand axes and 4 javelins.
Axes, huh?
Yeah.
How many people use that? What, are you a woodcutter of some sort?
Some sort.
Well, I reckon it would take at least 2 days for me to get the parts necessary for that. We don't deal too much in axes around here.
What if we just buy you like
I thought,
new
do I need to get
new
money
ones?
first?
You
No.
I don't
you
need money?
know that you have a little bit of money.
Yeah,
You have a little bit.
I'm covering
Oh, okay.
certain things.
Do you have any improved axes on hand?
Well, as I said, miss, we don't deal with axes too often, so no, afraid not. We got woodcutter axes, but an axe on your back looks mighty fine to me.
Alright. Sticking with my weapons.
Sorry, I wish I could help you. Gets back to work. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I'm going to go look at that horse, please.
Keep going to the stable. All right. Well, you kind of see in the distance, right at the end of town, that there is a stable and there's several horses over there. So if you want to head over there, you can.
I would like to do that, yes.
All right. So you guys continue on to the horses. Why don't we cut back over here to the saloon? So you guys walk into the saloon, and you see a couple tables with gamblers there, naturally, and you have heard that there is gambling here, and. Suddenly, a very attractive woman wearing basically not much more than a corset walks up to you, and she says, "You're new. Not much of a ride on you. I'll give you a discount."
Hey, Jasper. That's your name, right?
Zeppelin.
All right. Here's the deal. I'll get you this girl. I'll pay for it. You probably haven't had a girl in a long time, right? All right. Let's do it.
Wow.
Right? You're good? Let's do it.
It only costs 1 gold.
But how many gold do I have?
So on your sheet, there's a little number there. It says GP. That's how much gold you have.
It's in the center at the bottom.
I believe you have 30 though.
Yes.
Yeah. So you could spend a gold and
Don't look at mine. Relax about it.
I can't find my GP. Do I not have?
It's right there.
it might not be listed. 30.
I think we all have the same, probably.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, there
You know what? I got an idea. You should buy your own, because we all have the same.
You don't care. You don't have your money worthy.
Well, I mean, I'm doing you a favor by negotiating this deal, which she came up to us first, but it's fine.
How much is one?
Wait, how about this? Let's make it even a little better. Why don't you play a little song for her? You got your guitar there, you smelly bastard. Just play your song, play your guitar there.
Think you can woo
Do
her?
I get a
if you-
discount?
You might, you could ask her.
I said I'll give you a discount.
All right.
You can woo her with a song.
Maybe. All right, so you start playing your guitar. Why don't you roll a performance check for me? It's on your skills sheet.
Performance check.
Yeah, it's listed on your skills. It's near the middle about. Roll your d20 and add those numbers together. Let's see how well you do.
D20 is this one.
Yeah.
18.
18 plus how much is your performance number?
This one. Is it this middle one? The attack,
Yeah.
Attacks and spell
No,
casting?
no, that's in the skills
Okay.
section.
Performance is 5.
5. So that's a very high number. So you whip out your guitar and just
Jesus.
start playing.
Let's sit right out.
And you play this amazingly romantic melody, and you see her she touches her lips a little bit and just grabs you and runs upstairs with you into the bedroom.
How much is that gonna cost him when he's done? I wonder.
That little bastard knows how to play guitar.
It was really good. You heard it.
She's still gonna charge him though. It's
You
gonna
can use it.
Yes, I do.
Well, while that's happening,
Part of the soundtrack, right?
I wanna take a seat at the table.
All right,
and,
so you take a
play
seat.
Play a little poker.
Yeah, it looks like poker's being played.
Now it looks like these partners. I think that I'm gonna have to cheat a little bit.
You're gonna have to.
I'm gonna have to cheat a little bit.
Okay.
Now, I want to be quick with the hands. I got a good sleight of hand,
Yeah.
so I think I want to play it out.
Okay.
See how that
So
works
yeah.
out.
So you play. Why don't you give me 3 different rolls? I'll average them out and see how you do overall.
All right.
And yeah.
20?
Yeah. And based on your sleight of hand. Chase, what are you doing in the meantime?
So I'm watching him play,
Okay.
Oh, okay.
and I'm like, this guy's a moron. So the
Well,
first
we'll
thing
see
I'm
if
gonna
you
do.
notice.
17.
17?
Do I add the
Yeah.
sleight of hand also?
Yeah. Each time.
20,
20. All right. Give me one more.
23.
Dang. Oh, that's a natural 20. Okay.
And then I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna stick with you for a little bit.
Yeah, and you're. And a natural 1.
Oh, how did
And Chase is gone.
Okay, so you're like going. It's going really well for you anyway. You are actually. Why don't you give me? You're watching him play, right?
And then, yo,
So give me a perception check from you. I want to
What-
see.
what do I roll?
The D20. I want to see if you notice that he's cheating.
9. No, 6.
6. Okay, so you just think he's just winning really
Dude,
well.
you were on fire. So wait a minute. Are you winning all this money for your throat cancer?
Oh, possibly.
All right.
I'm trying to. I'm trying to.
You're
help
doing
you
a great
out.
job. You're doing a great job. I guess your job must have been a gambler.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
no,
I'm
no.
Yeah.
gonna get my horse.
I gambled with
First
my
of all,
life, saving the country.
Gambled with your life, saving the country
That's right,
from
that's right.
Joshua Tree.
Well, no, I'm.
Are you a con man? Let me just ask.
No, no.
Yeah.
Can I poke him? Can I poke him to see if he's a robot?
He's gonna have
Poke
to
him
roll
with
for-
what?
He's gonna have to roll.
Like with I don't know, like a stick. I have I have a sword, right?
Yeah.
So I just want to poke him, like not hard, not to break skin, but just to be like see if he's a
So
robot.
you pull your sword, you would see that.
Yeah. Now,
Do
I?
you do anything in reaction as he's slowly bringing out his sword to poke
Well,
you?
yeah. Now, can I roll for perception because I'm seeing this?
I think you would see that. I don't
Oh,
think
okay,
that
okay.
you would,
Roll,
unless
okay.
if you were really trying to be sneaky about it.
No.
Okay.
It's like one of those things. Like, hey, let me see. Like,
Okay.
I think that's pretty
Because I
obvious.
see him doing
You
this.
can see that.
Can I roll for intimidation?
What do you want? How do you want to
I
intimidate?
want to.
him?
I want to let him know that I see this coming, and I'm.
What do you?
know,
Yeah.
I'm ready
Okay.
to
So what do you do?
Just kind of push him back.
Okay.
I want to essentially knock the sword
Okay.
away.
So you try to knock him. So why don't you just both of you have a roll off? We'll see what happens.
with what?
D20 and
I'm
you're
rolling for-
you're doing just
with intimidation. with
yeah.
a roll, okay.
Just dexterity for you.
So that's 12.
2.
Okay, so he knocks your sword away, and what do you do?
Hey, what are you doing there, bud? What are you trying to do?
Hey, why are you getting so nervous?
You
got
a
something to
sword.
hide?
You're trying to stab me.
I'm trying to stab you. I'm trying to see if you're a robot, because nobody cheats that well. Nobody plays cards that well, robot.
You're taking a sword, and you understand when you try to poke with a sword.
You're a host.
It's essentially
You're a
stabbing.
host. You're a
That's-
host.
So they're continuously arguing. You've won 5 gold, by the way,
Yeah.
because of your extra winning, so you can add that. You guys make it over to the stables, and there's a nice woman just, making sure all the horses are okay, and you walk over there.
Hey, are any of these horses for sale? Cause I'm interested.
Oh, yeah, I mean, well, you can take a horse for a few gold, really. Everyone, all of the newcomers, they always get horses, so we always give them a good deal.
Okay, and what kind of a deal is that?
It's only 5 gold for one horse.
I will accept that.
Okay, so
All right, let's make
you
that
kind
deal.
of look at the horses. Any kind of horses that you like?
This gorgeous brown one right here with
Okay.
the diamond on her nose.
She's a real beauty. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, absolutely. Would you also all like horses? We got tons of horses.
No, nobody else wants a horse?
I do want a horse,
Okay.
but I ask if 5 is your best offer.
Oh well, that's our newcomer special.
Okay, I shall accept that.
All right.
And you've got the wagon that we pre-ordered, right?
Oh yes, of course. Sorry, I didn't recognize you
Yeah.
at first. Yeah.
I mean, they can have their horses, too.
We got all sorts of things prepared for that. Yeah.
Great.
Fantastic. We've all got horses. You guys want to go get a drink before we head off on this mission?
Yeah, let's go.
This thing that we're gonna go do.
Might as well. So let's see how the other guys are doing.
All right.
Should probably collect.
So
them.
as you're, walking back, there's lots of people around you. You see there's also the Coronado Hotel that you've heard about, famous for its food. There's the sheriff's office, and you can see the sheriff outside with his posse as normal. There's some houses, and it's just a bustling town. That's what it looks like. But you guys wanted to head into the same saloon that they were in? Okay,
yeah.
So you walk in there. You see, you don't know where Zeppelin is. He's just not there for some reason. And you see Joshua here just playing the table, and he looks like he's doing pretty well. And Chase is behind him, like now sheathing his sword. You're not really sure what's going on with that.
I want to see if I can pickpocket these two boys.
The people that you came in with.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, go ahead. Which one first? One at a time.
I'm gonna go with Chase first.
Chase first. All right. So Chase is kind of sheathing his sword. He's watching the game. And go ahead and roll your sleight of hand, and you will roll
not good.
a perception.
DT? D20?
D20.
Nope, I fail. I rolled a 3.
18.
So you go and reach for like a little pouch or something, and the moment you make contact, he just automatically grabs your arm and looks, and you see this.
I grab her arm.
Oh my god, there was a bug on you?
I look her in her eye and I say,
oh my god, what?
you want to make the first move, or do I want to make the first move, princess? You want me to buy you a drink?
Yeah, I will. Yeah, you can buy me a drink.
I'm going to buy you a drink.
All right.
Keep your hands to yourself there, princess.
There was a bug. What did you want me to do?
It was not a bug.
Okay, you'll thank me later when you don't get stung by a scorpion.
Are you a host, and how much does it cost?
Excuse me, I am a scholar, and I am here
I'm sure we needed those.
studying.
I'm sure we needed those. What's this town called? What's this
Sweetwater?
shit? Sweetwater? I'm sure we needed those in Sweetwater as well.
Yeah, well.
I'll buy you a drink, though. Don't ever touch me again.
I'd watch out if I were you.
Look, I just wanted a free drink, okay?
She's got quick hands. They're just really
But
slow
did
at
he
the
see
moment.
that?
Actually,
I want to know, can I roll for
your
perception?
passive perception is extremely
Exactly,
high.
I want to know,
So
can
you
I
don't
roll?
even need to roll. You saw,
I saw it.
you saw it.
I'm glad you
Alright,
just
well,
caught
I need a
it
new
because
plan.
I didn't want to have to call her out and say, look at that thief over there. Because she's clearly a thief.
I think we have a sticky finger ones on our hands there, Joshua.
Just watch out for her, and I'll be ready to shoot her if you need
Speaking
me.
of sticky fingers, Zeppelin comes walking down the stairs.
He was gonna call you Jasper. He was gonna call you Jasper.
And he looks satisfied with his experience, and he was not charged at all for his time with that woman.
Nice.
And you walk down, you feel good.
You got a shower there, buddy?
I did, yes.
Oh yeah, you smell so much
Oh,
better.
boy, you do. I didn't know
He's zipping up his pants.
I
a
had
little bit.
no idea STDs had a scent, but you definitely had one, and I'm glad you cleaned
Hey!
it up.
All of our hosts are clean.
Oh, so she was a host.
Hey,
I
so let me
didn't-
ask
I
you
didn't know
something,
that.
Jasper. How was it?
It's good.
Yeah.
I did take a few showers though.
But let me ask you, was it what? It was free, right?
Yeah.
Was it worth it?
Was it everything I hoped it would be?
Free's free.
Was it? Was
It,
it worth
it was more than anything you've experienced in the regular real world.
Yes.
So sex with a robot is pretty good.
There's not many places to have sex when you're living on the streets.
I don't know if that's
You'd
true
be
or not.
surprised.
Yeah.
All right, so you two wanted to get a drink, I believe, and so you can walk up to the bar. You can see the bartenders behind there.
So what's your story, Illinois?
College sent me in their stead to come check out this Westworld situation, and just here to see what I can find.
Do you not want to be here?
I mean, it's all right.
It's all right. This is
Yeah.
the best place on earth.
It's all right.
I can shoot a man in the head without any consequences. You
That's
see that idiot over
not-
there that was homeless a second ago? Now he's feeling like the man. This place changes lives.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll still take that drink though.
Well, you order.
Take a whiskey neat.
Okay.
Whiskey
That's
neat.
not what we agreed upon. She's gonna take a beer.
You said a drink.
I'm not gonna
You did not
afford that.
specify.
Listen,
And
the
I
rich
will
stay
take
rich for
a
one reason,
whiskey
by
neat.
buying cheap shit.
I will take a whiskey neat. Thank you very
Hey,
much.
I'm sorry. I just I heard you guys talking.
Where'd you come from? Are
I
you?
just finished my game, and
Hey, you want some shickles? Why don't you pay
Sorry.
shuckles, whatever they're called? Why don't you pay for our drinks, homeboy?
No, I think you guys are good on that. I want to hold on to this for things we may need for our party.
Oh yeah, we were
horses,
sent on a mission.
Weapons, whatever that may be.
You haven't really found anything yet.
Exactly. We haven't left here yet. So give it a time.
Isn't this the best place? Why would we want to leave?
We're here for a reason. We need to make sure that we do what we need to do. So
So the bartender pours some drinks.
You can get me one,
He
too.
has
I
got
heard
beer
you say rich
and
sandwich.
Absolutely
whiskey
not.
because he doesn't know what to give you.
and also for me too,
I'm gonna take that whiskey shot.
on his tab, bartender. If you could just.
I'm not buying his drink.
I
He just
appreciate
wants
it.
some money.
No, he just said yes.
I got it. Guys, I got it. You're fine. I got it.
So
All right.
Brock was it?
Brock.
So
How
Brock
you doing, bro?
throws out some coins and deals with the situation.
Are you rich also? Because I heard him say he's rich.
Sure. Hanging out with two poor guys?
Let's go with yes.
I happen to take advantage of a moment when it's there.
The guys over at Delos pay pretty well, so
Did you just steal my drink?
Yes, sir.
All right.
So while you guys are drinking and apparently stealing drinks, the sheriff walks in and he goes straight to the bar right next to you, and he looks frustrated. He's whiskey, please, and pours a drink. He downs it real quick. But if there's anything else you guys would like to do there,
I want to talk to the sheriff.
okay.
Hey, you the sheriff in this town?
Yes, I am.
What's going on? Why you look so down? I see this. I'm good at reading people. You should be good at reading people too. You've played all those card games. I'm really good at reading people. So what's going on?
Oh, thanks for asking. We've been trying to find this guy, Hector. He's out in the hills, and we just can't. I think we know where he is, but I don't know if we can take him.
Guys, I got a great idea. Why don't we send half of you to go find Hector?
Who voted you the leader?
I'm just this is what Westworld is all about. These kind of games. He's here to tell us what our mission is. We gotta find Hector. Let's all go.
I'm
I'm down.
interested if we all.
All right, I like
You know
this
what?
guy. Good job, Jasper.
You know what?
Is that the
I got your drink, Sheriff. Let's go ahead and take care of that for you.
Mighty kind.
So
wait,
tell us a little bit more.
ladies,
about
are you in? You gonna find Hector with us?
Where is this Hector?
Well, I think he's out by the old fields and off west. There's a cave.
How far away did you say it was?
Only take a few hours ride.
What did he do?
A lot of murdering. Sadly.
Is there who in particular did he murder?
I don't think you know.
It may be important for us to find out.
We just got here,
You may
detective.
have a reason.
Well, honestly, last time it came, it was just for mayhem. That's all he said. Started shooting up the place, stole something from this saloon. It's off on his way.
And what did he steal?
A vault.
A vault.
A whole vault.
A whole vault.
Man, you should have seen it.
Is he with anyone else?
And how much money is this vault filled with?
I don't know. You'd have to ask the proprietors of this place.
I really probably shouldn't have bought him a drink. He's a really incompetent guy. I'm just saying.
Are you saying that out loud?
No, I'm talking to just him. Guys.
He doesn't seem to hear you.
I don't-
looks over.
I don't know if he's really that competent, so I think we can probably take care of him.
Okay.
But
So-
hold on,
He
it's
didn't
only
see
one
them
man.
steal a vault.
So
is
you're
only
the
one man.
sheriff,
The vault
and
guys.
you weren't able to stop this guy.
I'm new. He killed the last sheriff.
He killed the last one!
How did he get the vault out of this saloon?
From what I'm told, he wrapped it around a rope and pulled it off with a horse.
But guys,
I want that horse.
this is what Westworld is all about.
I have that horse.
You're right.
Adventures like this. Let's go. We're heroes of this town.
Is this what you guys want to do?
I agree. We should go.
Can I get some new clothes first, though?
You smell great. Don't worry about it.
No,
That's a
we should get done.
This is
Fine, we can go, but I'm riding my own horse.
Didn't we
I
give
thought you were
something
gonna jump
back?
on the
I
horse
thought we
behind
gave
me, princess.
I thought we gave you some.
Actually, I want to ride the horse with her.
No, you're not getting on my horse. You're not getting on my
Can I vote for
horse.
that?
I'm sorry.
you could-
If I'm not supposed to touch you, you can't touch me, which implies you can't touch me while I'm on my horse, so no.
Oh.
It's fine. I understand you have a wagon. It was Is that right?
That is correct. We do
We
have a
can get on
wagon.
the wagon. They have their horses. We'll be able to make sure we get there in time. Do we have everything that we need?
Are you in?
Maybe we should get a little bit
Tattoo
more.
face?
Miss I'm sorry. Pardon my friend here. Miss Double D. Are you in?
I'm annoyed with him. Can I throw my drink on him?
I'll be riding
You can throw your
separately
drink on him if you
the
want.
horse.
But she's
Understandable.
coming. That's what counts.
Would
is
you
we're all
like to
doing
do
this
that?
together.
I would like to attempt to do that.
All right,
See
so
how this
on
works.
Chase.
Yes.
All right, so you take the remainder of your whiskey that he paid for, sort of, not really.
Yeah.
And you attempt to throw it at him.
Yep.
Why don't you roll just an attack?
Alright. Oh, holy hell. This hasn't been great lately. It's 6.
+3. So you're not exactly proficient in throwing drinks.
9,
So
yeah.
you throw it at him, and he quickly notices
Hey,
and
watch out.
is able to dodge out of the way.
She likes me.
I don't know if that's how it works.
It splashes off to the side on the counter, and the bartender just like goes, "What was that?"
Yeah.
Starts cleaning it up.
I'm sorry. Here's a coin for a tip.
This is like an episode of Love and Country. It's weird.
Where are you from again?
So the sheriff
It's like Love and Hip Hop.
chimes in
Country.
again.
We're here.
Uh,
Come on.
So you're all in? We need some more adventure types. I can go with you, but my posse's out dealing with other bandits.
I do suggest we do get settled up with everything before we just head out.
I agree. We were sent to get supplies for this. You are really red, my friend. Jasper, whatever,
Zeppelin.
You are really red. We
It's
should
what happens.
get our
What happens when you have
supplies.
sex with a hooker?
How about, that's a good point. You do, yes. And
Great hooker though.
however,
They're the greatest.
I think we should let's stock up with some water. And let's get some other things that we're gonna need for
Yeah, we
this.
got a whole wagon for you guys to fill up.
All right.
All right,
So if you'd like to look around for supplies, you haven't really checked out all that. But just so the audience knows, each one of you has a specialty in weapons, sort of. Zeppelin over here has his guitar and harmonica. He's not exactly a fighter as much as everyone else. Chase has a rapier by his side that you all know.
Excuse me.
Stop it.
He's a little rapier than the others.
Stop
I suppose you
it!
could say.
Wait,
It
what?
kind of makes sense.
But
I
it's
can
like
say it. I
a
agree.
duelist blade.
I can see that.
You see a giant long-necked rifle on the back of Joshua over here. Brock doesn't seem to have any particular weapons
Well,
other than the
that's not a
guns on his arms. I know that was terrible. Let's see.
I was thinking, wait, you get guns?
Illinois has, you can see a whip around her side,
For
and
who?
also a pistol
Illinois.
for Illinois in Brianne's
Whip it.
character.
Would be good.
And
Daisy Dukes.
No.
Delilah, right.
Delilah.
Delilah
Miss
has
Deal,
a
man.
giant two-handed axe on her back.
I had 2 hand axes.
And you have also two-hand
Oh,
axes
okay.
on your sides.
Oh, I see. Great axe.
You have all of those things.
Awesome.
Yo,
So,
how many axes
that-
does one person need? Do
You can axe her if you want.
Hey, I'm not gonna ask her. I don't want to get chopped up. I'm gonna silently sidebar. Respect the sidebar. How many axes does one person need? Do you
I don't
think?
know. I don't even have one axe.
Guitar. That's pretty efficient. That's gonna come in handy. I feel.
What am I gonna do with this?
Well, we'll figure it out.
So you got the sheriff. Then is if you all want to saddle up, we can leave whenever you're ready. I'll be waiting on the edge of town.
Okay,
Do
so
we want more supplies?
I want to go.
You have a decent amount
Yeah,
of
I think
supplies.
we're good.
I want more
I think we're all
bullets.
good.
Just so you all know, we're not keeping track of bullets. So
Oh, okay,
if you
then
have an
fine.
ammo
Yeah,
pouch, it's covered.
Yeah.
So are we
we're
good
good.
on supplies to just mosey
Yeah, we're
on
good.
out?
We're
You're
good.
probably good.
Probably good, or are we good?
I mean,
at the
unless there's
moment.
something
Obviously,
really
gonna run into
specific.
danger.
Here,
like,
here.
that's the whole point of this game.
Brock,
I got this.
interjects.
Yeah. Let's go take a look at the wagon.
Brock's
Okay.
got it all together.
Okay.
So we walk out to the wagon.
So you all walk out to the wagon that's on the edge of town, and the sheriff's actually by the sheriff's office. It's all pretty close to the stable already, and you see that there's this wagon that was
Yeah.
requested by Brock.
So I'm gonna pull the curtain back on the wagon, let everyone see what's inside. Be like, what do you guys think? Are we good?
Yeah,
Are we good?
and you see there's utility ropes, pittons for climbing. You got plenty of water skins. They all seem to be filled. You know, everything that you could really need in an adventuring situation. There's sleeping bags and torches and all sorts of fun
Brock,
stuff.
I'm not feeling super comfortable. There's one thing missing.
I can't fit a hooker in the back of this wagon.
No, not that, not that. What I was thinking is that there was a legend I used to watch when I was a kid. His name was Yosemite Sam. And he used to have this thing called dynamite. Do you think we'll need any of that, and where can we find it?
We might come across some eventually.
To pick up later on down the line?
I mean, we don't know what's coming our way, so there could be.
Okay.
I've heard that the Union Army is doing something with dynamite.
Okay. Then I feel good. What about you guys?
Can I steal a horse?
You want to try to steal a horse?
Yes.
All right. I mean, so as you guys are discussing this, Zeppelin just walks over to the stable, sees all the nice, pretty horses that are just waiting to be picked,
Please tell me
apparently.
you're gonna roll with stealth.
And so, yeah, you can try to hide first, duck around. Is that what you like to do?
Sure.
All right, so roll a 20 and add your stealth modifier. It's on your skills list.
3,
What's your stealth
3,
modifier?
2.
Okay, so
five.
you rolled a 5. So you, duck down behind some crates around the stable.
God.
And you seem to have broken line of sight, at the very least, with the stable master. But you seem to be making a little bit of noise. So, would you like to attempt to steal a horse?
Yes.
You gotta stop playing your guitar. If you're trying
So,
to
you
steal
guys
a
all
fucking
see
horse.
him, by the way, because he's not very stealthy.
Wait.
Let's
Don't do
watch
anything.
this. Let's
Let's
watch
just
this.
see what
I
happens.
want to see this play out.
Hold on.
You all see it
Guys,
completely.
I think he probably should not be playing his guitar. Let's
Wait,
watch
like
it.
you duck
You
down.
know what? Let's make this interesting. I've got $5 on the horse.
I see that 5. I'm good.
$5.
What about you?
So you're okay.
You won
You got
money.
5 on the horse. I got 5 that, actually I agree with you, so never mind. It's clear that he's, oh my god.
So you you creep up to this horse and just try to climb on. And as you're climbing on, your guitar just ding, and
Come on.
immediately the stable master turns around like, "What are you doing?"
Just trying out the horse. I'm looking to buy this horse.
Okay, so roll deception for me, and we'll see if she
Which one
believes
do you
you.
want?
Just so you guys know, he was last on my list.
Okay, that's what I thought so.
Yeah.
That's why you smelled that way.
17.
But what do you have in deception?
On deception,
It's like
I
the
have
5th
5.
So she looks you right in the eyes, says, "Well, it's for sale. 5 gold is our usual price for newcomers." She seems to believe you.
How about 3?
Roll persuasion. We'll see if she wants
9.
to believe you.
9 and 5.
I'm sorry. That's that's the price that we.
How about 4?
Roll with advantage. You can roll twice, and the higher number is the one you get.
4? 2.
Plus
What's what for advantage?
I have for advantage.
4 plus for your persuasion.
Oh, 5.
5. Okay. Well, she's like, well, I guess we could do 4.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Cool.
So you give her the gold and pay for this horse.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you now own a horse.
Yes.
Take 4 off of your 30.
There's. But yeah. So you ride the horse back, and you all see this.
He's riding the horse backwards?
Well, no, he's riding it back to you guys.
Wow. I can't believe he actually did it.
So look, I feel like we all need
paid
a
for
horse.
it,
We all need a
yes.
horse. I'm gonna.
Yeah, the wagon comes with a couple horses, of course, so you can ride on the wagon.
And
if you
there's
want.
seats. There's seats on the wagon.
I'm just gonna souse in the wagon.
Okay.
I've never ridden a horse before, so I just.
Oh my god. This is gonna
But
be
you tried to steal one apparently.
I mean that hooker really wasn't the best looking one. Guy.
All right. So, sheriff walks over. Well, you folks ready to roll out?
Yeah, I suppose so.
I don't know what just happened.
I don't know what happened
Something's
either.
I think the town drunk just came around.
Might be a drunk person off camera.
Alright.
All right. So, you're all ready to head out now.
Suppose so.
All right. Well,
I reckon
I'll
we are.
get my horse and you can follow me there. So, you guys all head out. Who's driving this wagon, by the way?
Brock, yeah.
Probably Brock.
Yeah, I can ride it, or
So-
I can hire someone to.
You could hire someone at the stable if you want.
Yeah, I'll hire someone at the stable.
Okay.
I don't
So
feel
you know,
bad.
just for brevity's sake, you pay him with some of the stipend that you were given, and you guys are on your way, and you're following the sheriff off west to the old fields. Now it's only a few hours away, but you know it's starting to get a little bit later in the day. It's not quite dark yet. I would say it's actually we haven't been using the Pikachu clock, and I apologize for that. But it's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So you guys have been in the wagon. Is there anything that you guys wanted to talk about while you guys are riding for those 3 hours? Or is it just complete and utter silence, awkward and crazy?
How did you guys get here?
I'm trained.
Well, I work for Delos, as you guys know,
Okay.
and you're here because of me.
We're not here because of him. We're here because of Delos.
So why did you pick each one of us?
Yeah.
What's the reason for each one of us?
Well, each one of you have unique qualities that are, how can I put this? Good for TV.
All right.
This is a reality show?
No, like, I mean, you read your contract, right?
What? There was a contract?
There was a contract?
The thing that you signed.
I read it.
They called it a waiver.
No.
Well, I mean, there was that too. But no, so
I did.
for you guys who didn't read the fine print, the whole reason that you're here is so that we can provide people who wouldn't normally be able to go to Westworld the hope that they may one day be able to, come here. You're still, I don't know why we picked you, because obviously you could come if you wanted to. But the rest of you wouldn't normally be able to come, so we wanted to do something nice for the community.
I can tell.
Thank you.
Thanks. Thanks for all this stuff.
And, thought it would be fun.
This had to be the best day of your life, does it not?
is. Yes, I get a sleeping bag.
You had sex,
Yes.
probably for the first
And
time.
alcohol.
Your probably second shower ever.
Exactly. There is a hose.
Let's get back to this reality TV comment. What's that about?
Well, it's not reality TV. So, I mean, obviously you guys have seen footage from Westworld before, so we record things here. So, all of our journey is being recorded, and it'll be cut down to a promotion for the park.
So we're a commercial.
Yes, you are a commercial.
Nice.
Okay. And so we're on our way to go look for this murderer for a commercial.
No, for an experience.
Well, don't forget, you get to keep whatever profits you guys make here.
So we keep the safe.
If we get the safe.
Yes.
And
And whatever's in
yeah,
the safe.
I mean, you've got to be able to carry it out.
Does he keep the herpes that he just got with the...
She's
Told you.
She's a
We
clean
already
host.
said that
Our
the
hosts
hosts
are clean.
How about the horse that he had?
You don't get to keep the horse, man.
Why? We don't do bestiality here.
I'm not talking about bestiality. That's a strong horse. He could probably live forever. And that's like transportation, like outside of here.
I have a
Yeah,
question.
no. The animals that are here are part of the park. You can't take those with you.
What's the real reason you chose us?
Like I said, you guys all. I mean, you of all people have seen how everyone's acting.
But that's what doesn't make sense to me. Why would you choose me? I understand Jumpity Jim and,
Well, again,
Jasper here.
Jumpity-
Somebody.
He was the
That's
last one on
what-
the list.
Whatever.
You were.
Racist, I don't know.
I got told to pick you. I don't know. I don't exactly know why you're here.
Let me ask you a question. I know there's robots here. Obviously, we all know there's robots, right?
Well,
Everybody knows
you're
there's robots.
riding
No, there's
on
robots.
one right now.
Right.
There-
He's in the wagon.
Is anybody a
He screwed
robot?
one earlier.
Is anybody a robot that's with me?
That was a robot?
We went over this.
What do you think? What do you think Westworld is?
No. So is this like Chuck E. Cheese or something?
Wow.
Guys, it might, maybe, just a suggestion, it might help if you got a little bit more into your character here in Westworld and maybe talk to the sheriff about what's going on.
Oh yeah, the sheriff's with us. I forgot about that.
He's riding in front of the wagon with you guys.
Sheriff, how
Hey,
much?
Sheriff.
What is this? I don't think
We're
there's.
inside of the wagon.
Let the woman talk.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
How much gold did this guy get away with?
As I said, he got away with the safe. Now, I don't know the contents of the safe. I tried asking, they didn't answer.
So
But
it could be anything.
could be anything.
Could be nothing.
Could be nothing.
It has to
But
be
he
something.
killed a lot of people.
Do
So
you
we're
know
bringing
if
him
he's
to
got
justice.
a gang?
There's a few people, I'm sure.
How many is a few?
3.
I don't know if he's recruited more since last time, but he brought 3 or 4 with him last time.
Okay.
Well, Sheriff, what was his last position?
Last position, well, he was last seen out here in the fields. We had one of my deputies saw him out here when he was doing a scout mission.
Do you know what his skills are?
Skills. He's good at murdering, shooting people.
Murdering.
What kind of weapon does he use?
I think he used a small rifle last time.
So, guys, I have an idea. Maybe we should start strategizing. Anybody have any combat experience at all? Anybody former military here?
Well, I'm actually former military, ex-marine actually.
Of course you are.
Yeah, that's and I'm pretty good as far as a marksman. That's sniper. So,
I know what that is. So, wait.
well, marksman and sniper.
Let's come up with a strategy. Anybody else? What about you? You're homeless. You veteran?
I'm pretty scrappy. I like to fight for my spot.
You have a guitar. So
I mean, I'm good with a whip and a pistol, but I gotta get a little bit closer to.
I'm sure you are, princess. What about you?
Call me princess one more time, and I'm gonna whip you.
She's gonna probably whip you.
She's probably gonna kill you.
What about you? Any military experience?
Seems like you might like
I
that.
have some pretty good fighting skills.
Not in the nice places.
All right. Well,
Can I ask just a question?
you're the military guy. Why don't you strategize for us?
Ma'am, if I can ask, what did you do on the outside? If I can ask.
I've had a hard life. It wasn't easy out there on the outside.
All
And I
right.
came here to Westworld to build myself and my fellow peers a better life.
Awesome.
All right.
You can
That's,
do that from Westworld?
So you didn't really give me an answer, and I'm wondering
Notoriety
about
that you gain from this. Or
I kind of noticed that you chose not to answer. Can I?
You
I
just
don't know.
ask again.
Yeah,
Most-
I'm wondering if I can.
You can.
I don't have to roll.
You,
for
you
that,
don't.
do I?
No, you're just
Oh,
talking.
okay. All right. So, but what specifically do you do on the outside to have such a talent as far as the axes?
Let's just say I came from a place that seen a lot of war. I've lost a lot of family, and I've had to use some skills to get my friends out.
Let's just say you still haven't answered the question. And
Everyone's very vague about
I
this.
just, yeah. Like,
Are you from Burma?
Are you, have you? Whereabouts on
I'm
the
a
outside?
physical labor.
I definitely.
Physical labor. That's
But you grew into the thing at the end of
Yo,
the day,
I don't
you
think
know?
she's gonna answer your question. Fucking bad cop. Relax.
This is bad guy, but the
I
question.
think you asked it about 3 times the same way.
Hey,
Didn't
yo,
answer 3
I
times.
think we're here. So
Whoa, 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 whoa,
The
whoa,
wagon
whoa, whoa, whoa.
slows
We're
down.
here on this.
pretty
the
hours.
wagon slow. Yeah. Well,
We're here upon this Hector guy.
the wagon slows down,
We're at where he's last been seen.
and you kind of
I like you.
you can peek outside. You don't really see anything in particular,
I have a really good idea.
but
Jasper, why don't you peek outside?
Zeppelin.
Why don't you peek outside?
Peek outside what?
Outside of our wagon. Oh, you're on a horse. I'm yelling to him, right? Oh, he's in the
nighttime.
exposed. Hey, hey.
it's just black and white.
What?
What's your name?
Zeppelin.
Zeppelin.
Shh. Wait. Quiet.
That should be okay.
Okay.
So, you guys come in from over here, and it's far away enough that you don't seem to be noticed. But
Is that a camp?
it's a little camp, and you actually kind of see this little cave over here. That's what that's supposed to look like, anyway. So it's kind of a little cave, maybe like kind of looks like an abandoned wolf den, and you see it set up in there. There's some tents and a fire, and there happen to be some people inside the cave.
And we can see them.
And, whoops, that's not the right one. Yeah, you can see them. And they're kind of just all about minding their own business.
Do they look shady?
They're. Give me a perception check. Let's see how much detail you can see with them. So go ahead
Perception?
and roll your 20 and add your perception.
18 with a perception of 3.
Okay, so you've actually you kind of look through and you can see that they're all wearing bandanas around their mouths.
Shady.
Except for this fellow right here, who matches the description that
Edgar.
you've seen.
Guys, let's keep our voices down.
Can I roll for perception to try to figure out what everyone's carrying, what they're packing, what's around
As
them
far as
outside?
the bad
the
looking guys.
banditos and everything else?
Yeah, you can.
All right.
I mean,
My perception.
that's a
is
natural one.
That's 6.
Natural one is a critical fail, unfortunately. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter
Oh,
what
dear.
your addition is. So
Nope.
you kind of look, and then the sun just gets in your eyes. You can't see for a second, and no, you don't pick up much.
Nope.
Delilah, I feel like you have the most experience here. This buffoon here just got blinded by the sun. So
I would
feel-
like to give my shot at seeing what weapons they hold.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, if anyone wants to roll perception, you can take a look now.
Okay.
Feel free to roll if you want.
Now for perception.
Wait.
since
Before
it's
she
up-
does that, though, can I ask her where do you want us? Because I trust her the most with our position.
Tactical. Okay.
Tactically.
So you guys are on this side right here, and you can just kind of
Alright.
be on
So,
the
yeah, I
edge.
think
I'm just gonna place you guys,
Alright.
but feel free to tell me. We got Brock, Chase.
Wow.
Let's see, Illinois. Joshua, Zeppelin, and Delilah.
So are these bushes or these trees?
Those
What
are
these?
bushes, so you can kind of obscure vision around it.
I recommend to the group that they hide behind the bushes.
Yeah, you guys are kind of obscured by the bushes now.
I'm gonna say.
There,
That-
yeah, you kind of see him just walking
I'm gonna
around.
say Illinois and Zeppelin should hold back, but the rest of us get like a little closer.
She has a gun though. You don't think she should be going
Who
forward?
has a gun?
I do.
She has a gun. She has a gun
I
and
thought
a
you
whip.
just had the whip.
She has both.
Okay,
She has
alright,
both.
alright, then you can go up there too.
You
but
can
gotta
pistol
stay
whip
back.
them.
You just stay back by the wagon.
Stay by the wagon, dude.
Is there any snacks in the wagon?
And don't play any
There's
music.
plenty. There's
Don't
jerky,
you know what-
pemmican.
Oh, do you want to hit him? What do you want?
You want
Filter?
snack?
Yeah,
Yes, those. Yes.
All right, and there's plenty of snacks in the wagon.
I would like to use my
Can I have some
perception
fruit
to
leather,
see
too?
Yeah,
what
please.
they're carrying.
Go ahead and roll. Go on, gummy bears.
I have a six.
Can I get some?
With
Six.
my, I believe it's 3 because I have the one perception and then.
No, all those numbers are baked into it, unfortunately. So
Oh,
it's just
okay.
+1.
Okay.
So you
Okay.
have 7. So
Very low.
you can look, you can see the figures,
Okay.
but it's just too far for you to be able to see. What?
You're
Gummy bears?
snacking got in the way.
Using my sniper's eye,
Mm-hmm.
can I take a moment to kind of pay attention to them and see what they're saying? Because apparently I can read lips.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, I'm sorry. I forgot you have your sniper's eye. Why don't you go ahead and roll your perception one more time? Because you should have had advantage on that.
Exactly.
Much better. Okay. Plus,
18 in total.
yeah, that's really good. So you actually take out your rifle, look down the scope, because you get a scope because you're cool, and you can start to see, like, unfortunately they are obscured in the mouth mostly, but you see this man over here in the back. He doesn't have a face mask on. He's barking orders. You can kind of tell the gist of it is, you know, like, we need to get moving soon, and you know, you don't really like we have what we came for. We just need to get it open, but we should get further away from town soon.
Is that a tent?
That's a tent over here.
Okay,
I apologize for it being in black and white. I believe there's
And
a
then
problem
this
with the
guy's
picture.
facing away, right?
There's not really a
No, they're
particular
all out,
facing.
yeah.
They're kind of.
I didn't know if you turned him that way.
Yeah, no, that's kind of unintentional actually. They're just in that spot.
Can we all attack at the same time, or do we have to attack on turns?
If you guys as a group are quiet enough, you could probably get a surprise attack on them.
Can I infiltrate the group and be one of them?
If
Ooh.
you could try.
Wait, I have an idea.
You could try that.
I have an idea.
But you all have to kind of agree on something.
But I have an idea. But I want Delilah and Joshua to sign off on it.
Alright.
Why don't we send in
Zeppelin?
Zeppelin here with his guitar as a drunk guy, and we can sneak up on him.
So use him as a distraction.
Use him as a distraction, and then we have Illinois here who has a gun. She can cover us, and me maybe
Shouldn't I cover you also?
you too because you have a gun. And then Delilah, you and I can just run in there.
Alright.
I have a sword. You have axes.
I have access.
I also have a dagger.
You have access to axes?
Does.
Do my specific things only use specific weapons?
No.
Okay.
Nope. I mean, pretty much, I would say use the.
The great axe.
Yeah.
Are you guys down for that?
That-
Wait, is it a good plan?
Yeah. I mean, I think we should sneak a little closer, see how close we can get.
Deal. Good deal.
Okay, so all of you want to sneak a little closer?
Yes.
Yeah.
So the
Can
sheriff.
Can we go around and get behind the cave or above the cave?
Maybe. You probably could.
Like,
So-
And then,
But
jump
like,
down?
there's not a ton of cover over here. So I think
You're
you'd
next
have
to
to
it.
you'd
We
have
have-
to
we
do
have more
well on
cover,
your
dude.
stealth in order.
We have more cover, Zeppelin.
There's also a plan I've heard of called I Need Help.
What is this? What does that speak?
Help! I need help! This
But
and then the.
I could be
throw-
like,
and
you
you
know, we
throw
can still
Zeppelin?
use you as a distraction.
Learn
But,
out is their plan.
Yeah, you know, I could
Well, I
I could
think
be
we
like carrying you out there, be like, help, you know, this guy needs a doctor. They come out, and these guys can attack.
Okay, but like, what's our deal here? Like, do we want to capture them? Do we want to question them? Do we want them dead? Like, what is
Sheriff
up to you
chimes
guys.
in and says like, "Dead is better.
dead?
Can't
better.
trust these fellas."
Well-
I suggest we kill all of them except for Hector, wound him, and question him.
Well, question. This is Westworld and this is a game. So, and you want them dead. And I know you say they're bad guys, but like, we don't have any proof of it. Now I'm just starting to question everything.
Hey, Miss Liberal. It's a game.
I am not questioning a man. I'm trying to sneak forward.
I got it.
Okay,
I'm
fine.
just gonna sit over here while
How about you guys?
take your whip and hit him.
Kind of like,
Hey, we had a plan. Let's just stick with that.
I'm just saying this might be safer for everybody.
What is it?
What if I draw each one out individually?
Nope. You think that's
Can we
safer
throw
for
rocks?
us?
Like, throw
That's
rocks?
way more dangerous for
You
you.
can try throwing a rock, see if they, you know, kind of walk in a certain direction.
What if we secretly set their campsite on fire and draw them out?
That sounds like
That's
a good
actually
one.
Good luck on the secret part, but yeah.
But yeah, we have to be really close to their campsite. Here,
Well, we've got some
And
torches.
wait, how many of
What
us
about
actually
torches?
have like long range weapons?
two of us do. However, I think that look, you have a guitar, noise. It's all about noise. Whether it's whatever kind of noise, you have a guitar. Play
this is
that
fun.
noise. Why don't we have him stand there and the rest of us will flank? You guys, you and Illinois can be in the back with your guns, and then Delilah and I can get in closer and
I need
flank him
everyone to roll a stealth roll right now.
with D20.
Yep. Everyone, add your stealth. Tell me the numbers. Because you guys have been here a while.
15.
19.
5.
5.
13.
5.
Wait, hold on.
5, 5,
19.
5. Oh, 5, 5, 19. Okay. Okay. You guys, they haven't noticed you yet. But you have
'cause we've been
been
here
here for a while talking
I mean-
about your plan.
Yeah, I could kind of fix that.
Alright, so I'm gonna take Perch. I'm gonna take Perch so I can be ready to pick. You
Okay.
looking to take Perch as well?
Yeah, because you have range.
Okay,
You
yes.
you can reach these
So I'm
guys.
taking
You
Perch.
can each
but it
go
is
for a
very
different
possible.
person, though, right?
You can do whatever you want.
I think so.
Who do you want to go for?
I'm gonna take Perch and I'm thinking I'm gonna go ahead and at least
Wait.
try to wound Hector.
Whoa. Do you think it's good to take out people first? Are you trying to draw them out?
I thought we were all gonna go in
I
and
thought we were all
follow the
gonna go
plan.
We were going
Yeah.
in, gun
Like, we don't-
blazing.
Here's the way I think we should do this. You play your music. You stay in the back. Don't even get involved in the fighting. Just play your music.
That will still alert all of them.
That's what we want. We
Then
want
why don't we
them.
just attack all of them?
We want them to be alerted, but you and I should flank in closer,
Okay.
so we can hide.
So they take on the minions,
And then we. So
go
what?
around.
Then what will happen is once they all come out, you two can shoot 2 of them, and then you and I can take out the other 2.
Okay.
I mean, guys, I can fight.
You can fight.
I can fight.
Oh,
Okay.
perfect.
All right.
Can a sheriff fight?
Good.
What's your weapon?
Sheriff
What's
is
your
there.
weapon?
He
I
looks
am a
like he
weapon.
could.
Then you're with
He's
us.
got a little.
Alrighty
He's
then.
got a little. He's got a rifle. It's
Then you're
not
with
as
us,
big
and the
as
sheriff
his.
is with you.
Give me the rifle.
No, I trust him
Yeah,
way more than I
no,
trust
no.
with it.
You use your guitar.
Yeah, calm
Sorry,
down there,
big
Silverheart.
solid rock.
Here's what we're gonna do. I think that the 3 of you, Zeppelin, Josh, and Sheriff, you guys can stay in the back because you guys got long range weapons. Oh, and also you too, Illinois. And then the 3 of us. Zach, what was your name?
Brock.
Brock.
Oh,
Delilah.
you're doing that thing.
Delilah and myself can get in closer. Deal?
Okay.
I'm ready.
So
We
you
all
guys
agree with this?
execute.
Wait, no. First, I want.
please.
We gotta come in closer. We gotta
Okay.
come in.
We get the 3 of us getting close.
We gotta get in
So
closer.
you
Gotta roll for it.
you guys have to roll stealth one more time because you're actively trying to
But
get in.
they do.
Well, whoever's going to move closer.
It's me.
If you would like to also.
Nope.
No, I'm good.
1.
14.
Plus what?
Stealth.
Okay, so
Plus 3.
Yourself.
so where are you guys trying to move to here?
I think closer to that bush.
This one or this
Yeah.
one?
No, that forward one.
You guys, so you kind of sneak through here as much as you can. Who's going to be in the very front here?
Well, I kind of want to go towards more of the tent side.
Oh, you want to go to the tent side?
You want to go over here?
Yeah, because I feel like if we get to the tent, like we can kind of sneak up.
How
behind.
about you go
Away
to the
am I from
tent
them?
and I go over here to the
Yeah,
front bush?
yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, need 16 from that guy. 16 times 5, 80. 80. 80.
Can I move up 20 feet?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I did my math.
Each
right.
square is how much again?
5.
5 feet.
So I'm within 60 feet now.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm ready to go whenever you guys are ready.
I'll need to get
I mean, I think we're okay, right? We could do this.
unless they
all
come
in?
towards us, but I'm got the access.
Yeah,
So I need
well,
So you're gonna try.
I got to get closer too.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, so you guys all move over here? Question mark.
Yeah.
And
That's
you.
fine.
I'm staying put. I got a gun.
Yeah.
Okay. You have a
both have
limited
guns.
range on your gun.
Question.
Well, we're
I believe it says on the card. There's a range.
Question, DM. If they shoot through the brush, does that have
They
any kind of-
have you'll get a little bit of cover, but it won't necessarily automatically make them miss.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Just making sure.
Yeah, it's a bush, so they can't see you as well, but they can also shoot the bush.
well, this is a shitty gun.
It's a little pistol.
Can I use
Your
this?
whips and pistol combination.
How far can their whips go?
Pero like,
15 feet. What is the
fine,
range
I'm
on
gonna
it?
have to move
60?
forward. That's 30 with no penalty.
Ah, yeah,
31 to 120 with disadvantage.
yeah.
Can I try this vicious
Fine.
mockery?
Move me forward.
You can.
Is this a way of taunting?
It will taunt them.
This is gonna get him killed.
And it says it
Probably
stuns them.
it will. If it works, it'll probably alert them because you'll be screaming at them.
Yes.
Wait, why don't you do that once the three of us move in closer?
Yes. You guys get set up,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna use this.
Where do I,
So-
where do I see how close I need to be?
Because of the roll that happened before, and you guys are just continuously discussing and not doing anything. Miss, you were moving over here with them as well, or were you moving
No,
straight
I'm
towards
staying
this?
straight.
Okay,
I'm
so
staying there.
when you walk over to this bush, you trip over a rock
I'm away from them.
and make some noise, and it just I mean, it's sand, so it's not like incredibly loud, but it's still you make some noise, and immediately they all look
At me.
in your direction. Now you've all generally stayed behind bushes, so you're not you're out of line of sight. So but you notice that they all look over, and they all you hear the person you assume is Hector like yell out, "What was that? Go look!" And naturally, they all start heading this way because they heard a noise.
Can I chime in?
Very quickly.
So you're close to me. I was like, go out there, play your guitar.
Okay.
Go out there, play
can
guitar.
Can I like draw their attention and go off to?
Don't run. Just go out there, play guitar, stand in the middle, and say you need help. That's it.
But they have guns.
You just do it.
It's fine.
They all pull out their guns.
Play the drunk guitar
How
guy.
close are
Play,
they?
pretend you're drunk. Just go. Do
Are they
it.
close enough?
I mean, you would
You
have
can't
to
talk.
be-
You're way
Okay,
back
closer,
there.
right?
You probably have to get a little closer.
How about this friendly song?
Yes, play that.
Friendly song.
You can activate your friendly
But
song.
pretend
if
you're
you'd
really
like.
drunk. Pretend you're really drunk. That's it.
Okay.
Are you going to pretend you're drunk?
Yes.
Okay, so give me a performance check. And so you want to just walk out right in the middle and start playing the song. Okay? And play your performance.
Okay, now while he's distracted, how can I move forward next to that bush by her?
Right now, you could have moved earlier, I think,
Okay.
because you were unsure about your range stuff. So.
How many people does this card work on?
Which one?
This one.
One person,
One
one
person.
target.
What about this one? How many does this work on?
That's you. That's a self buff only.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, go
While
ahead.
he's distracting them.
10.
10
They'll
plus.
combine
5.
with us.
Okay, so it's pretty good. So you walk out and they all draw their weapons and like kind of aim it at you, and you play a friendly song while simultaneously making your friends feel better. Which that was the one that gives them the you choose several targets, right?
Yeah.
Which ones do you choose?
Which targets do I choose?
Yeah.
The ones closest to me.
Okay, these two and maybe
Yeah.
Chase. So each one of you guys have added to your attack rolls, I believe. It's a D4 in addition. So you just get a bonus, basically. Every time you roll your accuracy, you get another D4 on top of it as your modifier. So they walk towards you with their guns.
Okay, good.
Okay.
I want to shoot them.
Ready.
I want to get that guy right next to
I'm gonna shoot
four.
number. Okay, I'll
Oh,
shoot number 1.
Cause I need to be close.
Okay, and so the moment that you start playing,
Yeah.
everyone does their reactions. You jump out, and so let me.
I just rolled a 20.
Sorry, this was happening. You were.
I want to get the.
You wanted to attack. Okay.
I want to use my sharpshooter, and of course, Hunter's Mark is a free action plus.
And I want to add my sneak attack.
Okay. It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot going on that you guys are being allowed to do. Okay. Well, we'll see if you hit that. All right. So
I rolled a 20. Of course I got it.
So, the first thing that happens is you using your gun.
Yes, I shot. I had a 20. You saw it. I shot number 1.
Okay, so you kind of peek over the bush and you take your shot and you hit a natural 20, and so you can deal your damage. And what a 20 means is that you actually get to roll your dice twice.
And you twice more.
Once more.
Okay, twice more.
That's the damage one for that because you already hit.
Okay.
So no, I mean you need to roll. It's a different one. For
which
it's a
one?
D6.
Oh,
I
this
believe.
one.
Yeah.
5.
5, and then one more time.
2.
2, 5, 2, 7, and then you add your damage modifier to it
Wait, where's that?
on your pistol.
Oh, plus 5.
No,
3.
3. Okay. All right, that was number 1. Oh my goodness, you guys got lucky. Oh, and you get sneak attack because they didn't know you were there. So go ahead and roll your sneak attack damage, which is I believe another 6.
Which dice do I hit?
That's
this one?
the regular cube.
6.
Oh my gosh. All right. So you peek over and you pull out your pistol and just shoot him, and it just goes right through his head. And he instantly dies
shot.
because you nailed him completely.
You're all welcome.
Nice shot. Good job.
Actually, normally you would also roll your sneak attack damage again, but he's very dead, so
He's
that's
very
not
dead.
really necessary.
Yeah.
Okay, and now I think because the plan was so haphazard, I don't think I can allow any more surprises. So I'm sorry. She kind of beat everyone to it, but we are now rolling initiative. So everyone roll initiative, and we'll see the order in which everyone goes. But you already took one guy out instantly, so that's really good.
Initiative.
That's at the top next to your AC is the bonus that you add to that.
9.
9.
Where's that?
I have 9.
Right there.
That was an 8. Where's initiative?
I got 19.
It's,
Oh, 9 plus
Okay,
3.
everyone remember those numbers because I'll need them in a
I
sec.
have 12.
Okay, so I'm sorry.
9.
9. Okay, you guys.
12.
Oh, 12.
With my initiative.
Yeah, that's with your initiative
I
bonus.
have 0.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
5.
5. Okay.
10.
Okay, hold on one sec. So that's Joshua here, and then
8 plus 2, 10.
10. That would be. What is your character's name?
Zeppelin.
And then you have
Confusing him.
9. Okay, you go after. That was Delilah. And you had a 12. Okay. I'll need you to roll one more time and see if you beat one of the other bandits because they also rolled a 12.
16.
Oh, they rolled better than you. Sorry. Okay, and
16 plus 3 is 19.
they rolled a natural 20. Sorry.
Dang.
13.
13.
Why am I
okay,
last?
so you.
Because you just killed the dude.
Give me a roll off. Oh no, sorry,
Nope.
they beat you.
It's our turn to kill the
Okay.
dude.
Oh, actually no. Give me one more.
Alright.
If you get a natural 20, then you'll beat them.
Nope. That's a 5.
Okay, so that's Chase and Brock. Okay, so immediately they all whip out their weapons and we are now in combat. And so of course they see you here and they're afraid of you, but they also see the musician here who's very distracting. So, well,
Everybody shooting.
It's like the Titanic.
first, Hector is going to whip out his short rifle and aim one shot at Illinois first, and he fires. Let's see if it hits you. Now, this is against your armor class, which is on your character sheet, and you're going to add a +2 because you're kind of behind the bush.
Okay. So,
See if he rolled a natural 1.
yay, I'm fine.
Yeah, no, you're good. Doesn't matter what your AC is. So he he fires and his gun just jams. It just like and
stupid.
he spends the rest of his turn like.
Wait, which number is doing this?
This is the main guy.
Oh, the main guy.
He utterly failed immediately. So he's like hitting his like gun on the ground, trying to get it to
Shoot him
work.
in the face.
Can't seem to, and that's the end of his turn because that's what happens when you roll natural one. All right, this guy's up next, and he is going to take a shot at the musician. Actually,
No, I have 3 luck. Does that help me?
if not in this scenario, maybe in another.
Okay. What's your armor class? My armor class is 13.
I don't think he's gonna actually. Yep. Okay. So he barely hits you. He rolled a 14 total, and so he fires his light rifle, and it shoots and hits you. Well, we'll see how much damage it does. We'll see where that hits you.
My arm can't be my arm.
Can't be
It can't be my playing arm. Okay. Well, it kind of grazes your shoulder, and he deals 2 damage to you. But it kind of
Don't
hurts.
be a baby.
It hurts a little bit more than you feel like it should. Like it's Westworld, and you're actually bleeding a little bit. It's only grazed though.
Can I
Go on without me.
turn to Brock and be like, yo, I think he's bleeding. That's not supposed to happen.
Nope.
What's going on?
I
So
don't know.
Blood!
so mark down that you took 2 damage.
It's, guys, be careful.
Oh, gee, thanks. So now we can get shot?
I put
The
damage
waivers,
on
man.
I mean,
on
you guys
Minus
signed.
2, minus 2.
minus
You
2
got
on
shot.
armor.
2 on your health. Minus 2 on your health.
On your health.
Current health.
This is not what I signed up for.
So this
I
next
mean, it kind of is.
this
What the hell,
next
Brock?
bandit turns and looks
Time out.
right
His
at.
current health is his
Oh,
armor
thanks.
class,
Now they're
right?
looking
No,
at
no,
me.
his
no.
current health is in the middle. The big number in the middle.
Oh, it's the current hit points?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay,
you
now I
can-
need to find out what's gonna happen
That's
to
your
me.
total health.
Temporary.
That's your max health as well.
So it's temporary, right?
No,
like
like-
he gets dropped down.
Normally you'd write it in the current health points, but it's a printed sheet, so it's kind of hard to just do all that.
Can I
Anybody
jump
got a
in?
band-aid?
Well,
No,
you
save
don't have the
yourself.
capability. So,
right, what's happening?
Next
What-
guy takes a shot.
At
He
me.
raises his gun,
Okay.
fires off at you, and he rolls
You guys are
a
never getting on Hyperforce.
15 against your armor class,
I have a 14.
and he manages to hit.
I got a guitar. Why'd you shoot me, you monster?
I'm sorry,
Huh?
that was a 13.
Oh,
13 to hit.
well, I'm a 14. So.
All right, so he actually, and you're behind that bush, so that
And I
helps
am
too.
behind
And
the
so he takes the shot, and it goes right over your shoulder, but
Well, too
misses.
close for my comfort.
A little close, but not quite. And he kind of reloads his
Can I
weapon.
fire back because he's a dick?
We'll see if when it's your turn. It's gonna be Brock's turn next, actually.
All right. Quick action. I'm gonna drop my coat off. So reveal my sleeveless shirt underneath.
Of course.
Naturally, of course.
Let's go.
Brock, do you have a band-aid?
Shut up. All right. I'm gonna head for the guy that's directly in front of him.
This guy?
Yeah.
Or this guy?
Oh,
Three or
the
four?
guy 4.
4. Okay. Well, you can go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're like barely out. Maybe you're like just out of range on your speed.
Okay.
So I would say if you want to just barely make it over, you can give me an athletics check.
All right.
And if you succeed the number in my head, then you'll be able to make it right over to him. You can like leap over that bush or something.
It'll be a 24.
Yeah, you're good. So you just do like a freaking, you just jump straight over this bush.
He like flipped over.
Do a little hero
Kinda
pose as you
spun a
land.
little bit, too.
Yeah, a little bit. Go right through the musician and make it over to this guy.
Band-aid!
You really rolled high, so I think with your momentum, I'll give you advantage on your next.
Yeah, I'll
on your attack.
do one of those like jump punch type
Yeah,
things.
you're just gonna Iron Man fist him. So what are you doing?
I'm gonna
You're just gonna try to punch him?
Yeah.
All right.
Mike Tyson's punch out.
So you have advantage on the attack roll.
Ugh, that's not very good.
You might need it.
Yeah. So let's see, that's 6 plus my.
I think it's an unarmed strike in this
Oh
case.
yeah.
That's on your
He's right here.
Oh yeah. This plus 5 says 14. No, 11.
11. Okay, so you have advantage, so you can roll again and see if you
Alright.
get better.
try on the table. That would be a 20.
All right, not natural.
Not natural.
Okay, so you go over and just punch this guy in the face, and you make contact.
That's, I believe, a D10 is my punch.
No, with your punch, it's just a 4.
D4, yeah.
Yeah.
Plus 1, or is that 3?
Sorry, it's a little bit of a small print.
Yeah, it's a 1d4
It should
plus
be a
3 piercing, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a 2, 5.
Okay, so you punch him in the face, and he's just, a little bit taken back because he didn't even know you were there at first. But, once you leap over a bush, he knew.
Yeah, kind of knows.
And that was number 4. Oh, he's not far on this thing. So you punch him in the face, and he recoils, but he's not dead from that one. And that's a good hit, though. Anything else you'd like to do during your turn?
I believe I got a bonus attack bonus action, grapple, is what this says right here.
Okay. Oh, because you hit him, you
Yeah.
get to try to grapple him.
So I'm
Is
sure
that-
I use a D4 for damage. Is what this says.
Yeah. That was.
So just another. Is it that another D4?
There's another thing there, I think, for the grapple part of it.
I'm not sure. When you hit a creature with an unarmed strike or improvised weapon on your turn, you can use a bonus action to attempt to grapple the target.
Yeah. So you could try to
grapple
grapple
check
him
is a
now.
strength check.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can do that. See if you win.
It's a 15.
Oh yeah. Okay. So you punch him, and as he's knocked up, you just quickly grab him, and you've got him in your arms, and he is now grappled. So you kind of have him in this chokehold, and he's now kind of stuck there with you.
Just like
Yeah, you got him.
armbar.
Yeah. So I believe that's the end of your turn.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. We've got now Chase is up.
So I can move up to 30 feet.
Up to 30.
How
Yeah.
close can that get me?
Now you're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be 25 feet.
All right, I want to get there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I wanna get there.
You can't quite get to this guy. You'd be about just out of range.
I want to get to the guy that Brock's by, and I want to use my duelist rapier.
Yep.
That sounds weird.
Stab.
How to rapier.
Yeah, no, it's true. So I roll a d20, right?
Yep. You want to attack him? You want to
Yeah.
just whip it out and
Whip
you
it
stab
out.
him? So you charge
And
from
use the
behind the
rapier.
bush,
He's gonna whip out
and
his
you
rapier.
whip out your sword and go into your fancy fencer pose and just go for a stab.
Go for a stab. 15.
15?
Do I have a
Pretty
plus?
good.
What do
You
I?
do. It's your attack modifier. It's on your sheet there in the middle. Just under, right under that.
Here?
Yeah, you see the rape, the.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. It's a +6, so that's a 21.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely a hit. So you can roll your damage.
Is this on d20?
Your damage for that is an 8. That's that one. And you have modifiers to
2.
add to that. Plus, on the damage portion of it,
Where's the damage at?
Right there.
right after the attack part.
Damage and
Oh, see, yeah. All right, so +5.
Plus 5. Okay, so that was 7 total.
What did I just roll?
2.
Yeah, 2 + 5, 7.
Okay, so you lunge at him and just stab him right through the chest, and he just gets skewered as you kind of let go. And he just goes completely lifeless and falls onto the ground, and he's dead.
nice.
Well
Turn him
done.
down. Put him down.
All right. All right.
2 down, 3 to go.
So now it is Zeppelin's turn.
Awesome.
You guys are kind of dealing with these guys pretty quick.
The number 3. See that number 3 guy? How many
Yeah.
feet is that?
This guy, he's only 1, 2, 3, 4, so that's 20 feet away from you.
Can I throw my dagger at him?
Yeah, you can try that.
Yeah.
You just whip out your dagger
And just kind of.
and just chuck it at him.
Yeah. So,
And it's kind of crappy for you, but I believe in this case it would be you are proficient enough with it, so you would add your dexterity modifier to it, which is the plus number under your dexterity
Okay.
as your attack.
20.
He had a 20.
Natural?
Natural 20.
Well, that's definitely a hit. It's 2 natural 20s in one fight. I guess you guys are just
And
legends.
then +2 for dexterity.
That doesn't
You
matter.
don't worry about it.
That doesn't matter. Okay, so actually, this is the time when you need your D4. So I think you'll have to borrow 1, and you're gonna roll that twice and add 2 to the damage, and that'll be your total.
2.
2.
Yeah.
Yep, and then add,
What?
and then do 1 more.
2.
All right, so it's 4 plus another 2, so that's 6 total. So you throw it into him, and it just goes right into his shoulder, and he's like, ah! And he just recoils in pain, and it's so quick and surprising because you just have a guitar, and that he drops his little short rifle onto the ground, and well done. Like, you just chucked it's your only dagger, but you could get it back.
Yeah.
All right. Is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn? You have possible bonus action if you have any that you want to use.
Is the dude dead? No, he's not dead.
He's not dead.
Not dead yet.
Not dead
I'm
yet.
not dead yet.
There's a lot of cards here.
So, nice shot there, Mr. Guitar Guy.
Okay. On to the next person.
Okay, and so that's the end of your turn.
Check his pockets.
Delilah's up.
We can do that later.
How far am I from number 2? And I think 3 is dead, right?
Number
No, he's wounded.
number 3 is wounded.
Okay.
Number 2 is over here. So you could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 25, or 6 for number 2. You could end up right next to him or right here. Either one of those is an option.
Wait, so it's 25 to get to the number 3 and
You
then...
could get over here with 25 or here with 25.
Well, since number 3 is wounded, I'll go for number 2.
Okay, so you kind of just hop around this bush and go for this guy.
How many attacks can I do in one move?
You can do 1 attack because you have 1 action.
Okay.
There's just a couple. There's more modifiers for you to make your attacks better.
Do you guys think that I should try and...
Oh, don't ask them. They don't know what you can do. Only you know what you can do.
Okay, I'll just go.
Whatever you do,
Just-
can you get the
I mean,
knife
if you
back?
want, if you want a recommendation from me, I can give it to you. But I don't want to play your character.
Oh,
My
Band-Aid!
javelin go. Can it reach Hector?
Wait. Oh, you wanna go for him?
Can I throw my javelin towards
You
him?
could throw your javelin at him
Am I
if
close
you
enough?
want to. Yeah, definitely. It's just not that great.
Okay, I'll just go to number 2.
Just gonna-
And I'll use
hack this guy?
my great axe.
All right, so you lift up your great axe as you're running towards this guy and go for a big swing. Why don't you roll to attack?
Give her,
The 20?
20.
give her a 20. Give her 20.
11.
11. All right,
off
so
his hand.
plus
3?
no, for your attack roll first. The first number. on
Oh,
the left
5?
of it. Yeah. Okay, that's a hit, and you can go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay, and damage, it says the 12-sided dice. I rolled
12-sided
this
die.
one, right?
Yep. Big ol' axe.
1 plus 3.
So you have a feat there called Savage Attacker that allows you to re-roll a damage die
Okay.
and use either of the totals. That's just something you can use once per round,
Once per round.
which I recommend using.
Yeah, I'll do it. There's no other point
Yeah.
to use
Yeah.
waiting.
So you can roll again and use either of those totals.
Okay.
Hopefully it's not another
It's
one.
probably
It's gonna be another one.
2.
You doubled the amount of damage from the die. Well done. Okay, so 2 plus 3.
3, yeah.
Okay, so you deal 5 damage to this guy, number 2.
I'm gonna take my gloves off.
And so you swing
Like,
at
do it
him,
dramatically.
and he kind of like backs up as you go, and you kind of just nick him in the stomach, but it doesn't make as much contact as you would have liked. And so it looks like it still hurt him, but not that much.
Alright.
So is there anything else you want to do during your turn?
Can I...
Get me a Band-Aid.
You're fine.
Can I rage?
You can, although it benefits you more.
If I don't?
You should have done it before, really.
Oh, like part of that last one?
Yeah.
Oh, see, I didn't know that.
It's okay.
Well, can I use
You
the
can-
Joker's great axe?
No, that's what you just did.
That's what I used already?
So I would say, next time you do that beforehand, and then you're like in pissed mode, and
Well, should
then
I just use it just to
you
try
can
and get
use
more
it now.
points
You
out
can
there?
use it now, and then next time still benefit from it.
Okay.
All right, so you just get pissed off that you didn't do as well as you were hoping, and now you're just raging, and you see everyone sees Delilah just go berserk, and she's ready. Like she's swinging and ready to kill. That's the end of your turn, I believe.
Okay.
Joshua is up.
Well, I want to go ahead and take a long range shot.
Okay.
Now I want to use my hunter's mark, which makes sure I can go ahead and pick right at. I guess would be more of a formidable one. Would be.
Yeah, you got a few people in front of these
now.
targets.
Yes, now that's very true. But the thing is, with the what was I going to say? Within range. Oh no, and my free action, which actually helps me as far as let me see, disadvantage attack range weapon. My proficiency isn't my proficiency mark. That's dang. Oh yeah.
Are you trying to
my
use
range
your
weapon
sharpshooter?
attacks? Yeah.
So
actually
basically it-
ignore half cover and 3/4
Yeah.
cover. Right?
So anyone taking cover will not be.
will not be. Oh,
they
okay,
won't
cool.
benefit from
But still,
that.
I do have the people in front of me. So I guess I should.
You can move
I
around.
I was gonna say I should move so I can get a better advantage.
Which way would you like to go? You got 30 feet of movement. That's up to 6 squares either way.
Let's move more towards the edge.
Okay. So
and
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you got pretty much free reign on most of them at that point.
let's go there. All right, cool. So we're there.
Yeah. You move over, ready to take your sniper shot.
So now that I'm there,
Yeah.
I can get back into it now. I'm gonna use the hunter's mark. I'm a sharpshooter, like I said. to make sure I
Who
really-
would you like to target with your hunter's mark?
We're going for Hector.
Hector. Okay. Yeah, you got a very clear line of sight. There's only this little wagon that's not really in your way.
Not at all.
So you mark him as your prey.
Yes.
Kill
And-
Hector.
And you line up your shot. Now you want to use the sharpshooter active on this. That means you take a penalty to your attack. But if you hit,
But if I hit, it's
Plus 10 damage.
That's right.
it's a gamble. Is all I'll
He's
say.
a gambler.
So, are you willing to make that risk?
I'm willing to take that risk.
Okay, so you mark him and you go for the sharpshooter.
Oh,
10
10 plus.
plus.
When my
What
gun
is the
use
penalty? Is it -5?
It's -5.
So it's 10.
But my long rifle attack bonus goes 5.
Okay,
so
so
it
it's
levels
10.
it right
Yeah,
back out.
it's 10. So you try to line up your shot and you fire, and it goes right past him, and it ricochets off the back of the cave. But he takes notice of you, and kind of gives you a little bit of a look, like, "Oh, you're done now." But is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn? It would have been pretty glorious if you hit him.
It would have been. Well, I'm too far away from the party to do anything else.
I mean, you used your action, so it's not like you can do a whole lot more. You're done?
That's it.
Okay, so that's one round. It's been 6 seconds since this fight started.
Oh my god. Longest
And now
6
it's
seconds ever.
Hector's turn. Now, he's finally got his gun unjammed from last time. And he sees a Joshua in the distance, but he's... actually, he does have the range for it. So he's going to fire back. And he turns... Not that he really needs to do that. And just lines up his own shot, and we'll see if he hits you. He fires from his short rifle. He rolls really terribly. He rolled an 8 against your armor class.
Armor class of 14.
Yeah, so he completely misses the first shot. And very quickly, though, he, pulls the lever and fires one more time at you. He is special after all. And he rolls a 12, also missing you. And he's very frustrated that he can't seem to do anything, because that's what dice are all about. So he just he drops his rifle and just pulls out a blade because he's so done with missing everything, and he's going to move up to Delilah and be ready to attack. It is now this guy's turn, and he is going to actually pull out a little bit, like a kind of a machete kind of thing, and try to hit you with that. Slice at you. And he rolls a 17 against your armor class. That's a hit. Okay. All right, so he takes a slash at you and deals 6 points of slashing damage, and you have to subtract that from your total health.
Where's my health?
Of course, you are raging, which I
Okay.
believe gives you some benefits as far as that. It gives you resistance. So you get hit, but it just doesn't feel as hard as you think it should have, and you only take 3 points of damage
Okay.
because you have resistance. So you can mark that down as 3 points. And he's a little bit intimidated by the fact that you don't even blink at this guy.
What do I mark down on my paper?
Just subtract it from the 15 right next to it. It's probably fine. All right, number 3 is going to run up to his fallen comrade and try to attack the brawler with his
Bring it.
with his own sword. They all have swords for some reason.
Brock
Machetes.
pulled a knife out of him and then stabbed him.
Yeah, yeah. He actually takes a moment to drop the knife, so it's about right here.
Okay.
And he's going to try to slash. Oh, he rolls pretty well, actually. He rolled a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, and he deals 5 points of damage to you.
Ow.
He just slashes right across your arm, and you just revealed those rippling muscles, but he's going for them. And apparently they weren't made of steel. So I'm sorry to say that you got hit there.
Wait, is he a human? He just got hurt pretty bad.
You're not a Herbert?
I don't know what you just said there.
Herbert. It is now Brock's turn.
All right.
Give him hell, Brock.
Gonna crush this guy.
Kill him.
What's kind of around me on the ground?
There's a few rocks. The
Knife?
dagger that
Wait.
fell behind
Can
him.
I give Brock my sword?
Not right now.
Okay.
You would have had to have done that during your turn.
Gotcha.
There's a couple largish sticks and like from brush.
They're like a sizable, like a good sized rock. You know?
Yeah.
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 Pick one up.
Okay, you grab your rock, and Brock grabs the rock off the ground, and why don't you, let's see, roll for the improvised weapons. Did it say what kind of check it was? Probably not. Why don't you give me a
As an action, an attack target within melee range with your improvise. It just says its accuracy is D20 plus 5.
Why don't you just give me a roll, right? Just a roll to see how good this rock is that you picked up.
17.
That's pretty good. All right, so this rock just happens to have this jagged edge on the underside where you pick it up, and you think it's pretty good. I would say probably about a D10 as far as its damage level is concerned. And you're gonna try to smack this guy with this rock? That's the 8.
No, that's the 8. That's the 10.
Yeah. You're gonna attack him? All right.
Yeah.
So you grab
In
the
the
rock
face!
and take both your hands and try to smash him over the head with it.
Yeah.
See if it works out. You gotta roll to hit first.
That is a. That's a plus 5. So that's 14.
14?
Plus my regular, right?
14 hits. It's fine.
Yeah,
You're
okay.
good. So you just smash him right in the head, just like that one scene in Westworld, and go ahead and roll your damage.
All right. That is a 5 plus my strength, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it says 8.
Yeah. Okay. So you smash him over the head, and his head completely caves in as the rock is stuck with him, and it just kind of smashes about half of it. And he's extremely dead.
Free action. I'm just gonna push him back. a
Yeah,
little bit.
you smash him, leave the rock in, and just push him over.
You Lucille him, dude.
And he just topples over into the next space. Well done, he's super dead. Anything else you'd like to do?
Can I move?
You can move.
All right, so I'll move up to number 2. Or Hector. No, I'll move towards Hector.
Yeah, you can make it around. There's a lot of dead guys over here. You guys are winning this fight pretty handily. All right, and but you don't have anything left. But you could.
Wait,
you could
before he moves, I yell to him, "Don't kill him."
Yeah, so just so everyone knows, if you were to attack someone and they are to die, if you intend to not kill them, you can just knock them out.
Okay.
Unless if you're like I don't know. There's some things that it's a little questionable, like shooting someone to
Right.
disarm them. But like, say you're using a whip or maybe a melee weapon, you could probably knock them out unconscious instead of killing them. Okay, that's it.
That's it.
Okay, it is now Zeppelin's turn.
Yeah. It says I can move 30 feet.
Yep.
Am I 30 feet away from 2?
Yes, easily. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I think
You
you're
want to move up to him?
Yeah.
Okay.
But on the way there, I pick up the dagger.
All right, you grab the dagger, and you want to stab the
Like,
scout.
how close am I to him?
You're like right next to him.
Right next to him, yeah.
I want to slash his throat.
God, the musician's a little more violent than I thought.
You don't want to hit him in the head with the guitar?
No, I'll save that for Edgar.
I don't want to break the
All
guitar.
right, go ahead and attack.
12.
12.
Plus-
Yeah, with your modifiers, that definitely hits.
12 plus 4.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your attack.
Attack.
No,
it the
it's the
4?
4 again. Yeah, or the damage. Excuse me.
It'd be great if your guitar
Two.
was like those.
2 plus
canes
2.
with the sword in
So
it?
you slash at his neck, but you kind of go a little bit lower and hit him across the chest.
No.
It doesn't quite kill him. He's
Too tall.
definitely bleeding, though. I mean, the Westworld, or the hosts, they do bleed, just like normal people do. So there's just like a little bit of blood, and he's looking super messed up. In fact, he may not even be standing after. Oh yeah, he falls over prone on the ground, but he's not dead. So you can tell he's pretty much super effed up. Okay, so then is that the end of your turn? Would you like to do anything else?
I'm good.
Okay, so it's Delilah's turn.
Wait, I didn't get a second turn.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. It is.
Then I think
It
it's
is-
him, and
it
then
is
her,
Chase's turn.
And then
Yeah.
Joshua, and then me.
It is Chase's turn. I apologize.
It's okay. I know what I want to do.
Have you? Did I not give you a turn? Did I
Yep.
just completely miss that? That was a thing. All right, I'm gonna give you your turn now. I super apologize about that. That was my bad. So
all
it's
good.
your
Back
turn.
there.
Yeah.
So I'm still back here.
Yeah.
Um,
Sorry. I
It's
didn't
all-
have you on the list apparently. Like I'm terrible DM.
It's totally fine. Whatever. So I would like to use my sneak attack and see how far I can get over to Hector.
So your sneak attack is only when you hit someone,
Oh,
but you can still get over there, of
Okay,
course.
well I still want to get over there.
To Hector, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You
Yeah.
could be.
I'm gonna be like in the mess.
Yeah, you don't have to, I guess, if you don't want to. But that's as far as you can get.
No, I know. Let's go.
You wanna go all the way?
Yeah, why not?
All right. So
I might
you're
as well be
right-
around to help.
Yeah, you're right next to everyone. You're not quite in melee range of
Mm-hmm.
Hector, but you got range on your weapons.
Yeah. I'm good for now. I'm here to help.
Okay. So do you want? I mean, you can attack or do whatever if you would like.
Get a shot. Take a shot.
I'm gonna try to take a shot in between Delilah and what is that, Chase?
No, it's Brock.
That's me.
Oh, I'll take a shot in
Rock,
between those
and
two.
you want to go for Hector.
Yep.
Okay. So with your gun first.
Yes, with my gun and let's see. Yes, yeah.
Okay. Why don't you
Okay.
roll to attack?
13.
13. Plus your modifiers, that definitely hits. So you take a shot at Hector and go ahead and roll your damage.
That's a 6, right?
Yeah.
3
Plus your
plus.
damage, that's another 3, so
So
that's
it's a 6.
Okay, so you deal 6 points of damage to him. You walk over there and pull out your pistol, fire it, and it hits him right in the leg. And he immediately recoils. And
Can I whip him and trip him?
Yeah, you can use your whip attack as your bonus action.
Okay,
Both
bonus
of-
action.
Oh,
Can I do that?
no. Real quick, you can roll your sneak attack damage because he was being harried by.
Sneak attack.
Yeah, so
So,
you can
this
roll
one?
another 6. You just
the
add
6.
another 6 d6 in damage.
Nope, the 1.
Okay, well it's damage is damage, right?
point to point.
Well, wait, but is it 4? Because I have the.
No, it doesn't add the
Okay,
modifier again.
Fine.
Okay, but you can attack with your whip now if you'd like to.
Yes,
on
I
him
would.
too. You wanted to do something specific with your whip?
I wanted to like whip. No, actually, I would like to take the whip and like wrap it around him so he can't move.
Try to grapple him with it.
Yeah.
Okay. So why don't you roll to attack? with the attack modifiers, and he will see. We'll see if he can resist it.
Oh, it's a 3.
Okay. Well, you never know how bad he'll. Oh no, you did better. Okay, so you.
Wait, but is it a 6 though? Because I've got 3 on my whip.
He did better.
Oh, okay.
So you wrap your whip around him, but he immediately just like breaks free. It doesn't break it, but it just kind of undoes itself, and you pull it back.
Well, fine.
Unsuccessful, unfortunately.
Can I shoot him again?
No, but I may have to give you another turn because of all the missing your turn before. But we're gonna. Next person is Chase.
So, how close am I to Hector? Can I get to Hector is really what I should say.
Yeah, you can kind of climb over this dead guy.
So
One,
I
two,
slowly
three, 4.
go through the brush after I
what is
killed
your
that
app?
one dude. Super happy about killing somebody, by the way. And then after that, climb over this brush and get to Hector.
Kick this guy out
Kick
of the
that
way.
guy out of the way and get to Hector.
Is your avatar
Pull
Jason
out.
David Frank?
It is. It's the White Stranger. I pull out my sword. Pull out my sword, and I want to stab Hector, but not kill Hector.
Okay.
I don't want to, but I obviously know that we're in a good position.
Yeah.
So I'm a little
you,
bit.
You
more,
want to try not to stab, to kill him.
Right, but I'm a little bit more confident because we are in a good position. Though.
Okay, fine.
Why are we trying not to kill him?
Because we need
We want
answers about this
answers.
safe.
We want that money, yo.
17
Well, that's
plus.
definitely a hit.
Yeah.
No worries on that.
Did I get the 8? Which one's the 8? Is this
Yeah.
one?
No, the diamond.
This guy.
Yeah.
So that's a 6
Pretty
plus 5.
Yeah.
That's 11.
Okay, so you stab him through the shoulder for a non-killing blow, and it goes right through him, and he just drops everything he's got, and just, basically goes unconscious.
So as he goes unconscious, my sword's still in him, and I look, I pull it out, and I turn back and I go, they do bleed.
And he goes unconscious right there.
Are they all dead?
There's one guy who's on the ground, but he's conscious. This guy, he looks super effed up. And it is, well, I should give you one more turn before Delilah's turn.
Oh, okay.
Kill that guy.
Finish him.
Because
Well-
you did roll.
I want to question him, and I want to be like, since you're still conscious, are you?
Oh,
Well, not-
he's
there-
unconscious.
There's
but-
another guy
minion.
that's.
No, I
yeah.
meant the
Oh,
other
this
guy.
guy.
that's
You want?
conscious.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I want to be like, yo, why are you bleeding? I thought that like, you guys were robots.
Then I yell to her, just kill him, we got the one we want.
Yeah.
In response, he says, "I don't know what you're talking about."
Okay, I'm bored now. I'm gonna shoot him. Oh. 1.
She rolls an extra 1, and so
That didn't work.
So she pulls out her gun to try to shoot this non-moving target on the ground.
Thanks for that
I know,
clarifier.
I'm sorry. And she goes to click, and nothing happens. And then as she's like looking at the gun, it kind of discharges to the left. And hey, let's see if you dodge it. Roll a.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Sorry,
that
Riley.
sucks.
Give me a d20. Yeah.
Sorry, Brock.
What's my next hit? 4?
4. Okay. So it goes right into his leg.
My bad.
And roll a d6, and I'll reduce it. It's not going to be full damage.
4.
Both
Okay,
need
so
bandaging.
it deals 2 points of damage to your leg, and
My
and a little bit of blood drips down the
Sorry.
leg.
Jeez.
I tried to help.
Ooh.
I made it worse.
All right, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I think I'm good.
All right, it's Delilah's turn.
Yeah, can I use my great axe again?
Yeah, you're right next to that guy.
Just chop his head off?
Chop his. All right, you go for the finishing blow. Go ahead and attack.
For the
guy, the prone guy?
Yeah, just
Yeah,
hit
and
him
now
off.
you have advantage
Finish
because
him.
he's prone, so you can roll your attack twice and see if you hit with either of those numbers.
My attack
the,
for my great
the
axe.
20.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for accuracy.
13.
Okay, go ahead and roll. Well, you hit, but let's see if you get a natural 20.
I think
That's-
it's a 1.
Well, you got your first one, so that's
Yeah.
fine. I'll go ahead and roll your damage. I'm pretty sure no matter what, you're gonna murder this guy, but we'll see.
11.
Oh yeah, he's super dead.
It's not murder, that's self-defense.
He's
So
whatever
you
you want.
just
He's
take
dead.
your axe and completely
Dang.
execute this guy. Head rolls off, and it's horrible and terrible.
I kicked the head.
And you apparently are a terrible person and kick the head, and it goes rolling into the cave.
And then I go, wow, that's really savage.
Savage attacker. And that is the end of combat. You guys are successful in your fight here, and the only thing that's left is an unconscious Hector. The sheriff pops out from the back
Sheriff didn't do
and
shit.
says,
Wow.
"Well, you guys really did it. I know I didn't help you, so I'll have to give you a bonus for that."
Yeah, thanks, Sheriff.
Wait, before we do anything, I ask Joshua to pull his gun on the sheriff.
That's Josh.
I know.
Do you do that?
But yes, Brock, yes, Josh.
Joshua to pull his gun on the sheriff.
Pull your gun on the sheriff.
Joshua, pull your gun on the sheriff.
I have to roll for it.
What do you want to do that? You don't have to do it if you don't
Pull
want
the gun
to.
on the sheriff.
Okay, so you
Pull the
pull
gun
your
on the
gun
sheriff.
on the sheriff, and whoa, what's the meaning of this?
Then I also ask Illinois to pull her gun on the sheriff.
Do you also pull your gun on the sheriff?
Yeah, all right. I've had questions.
Okay.
And that's exactly it. Why did we have to do your work? What's going on here?
You just seemed like good newcomers. We have the bounty reward, and that's it. I didn't mean.
I cock my gun.
No offense. So you can try to roll insight whether you believe him or not.
Thank you.
All of us?
Yeah.
How many?
If you want to. You don't have
I
to.
do want to.
But yeah, if you
D20?
wanna, yeah, it's 20, and it's your insight against what he's saying.
I got a 16.
I got a 20.
8.
I got a 22.
20.
16.
4.
4.
Natural 20.
Okay.
Actually, 19 because of my points.
Okay.
8.
8. So he's very afraid because you guys all pulled guns on him, and he can barely get the words out.
Not all of us.
Yeah, not all of you, but he seems like he's telling the truth. He doesn't seem to be hiding anything. He's just a sheriff, and he didn't really help you guys because it's kind
Wait,
of just
before you
where
take your guns
Westworld
away,
is.
ask him, what's in the safe? Because I think you know.
What's in the box?
So
box!
because you rolled your 20, he gives you a very straight. It's like, I don't know.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm sorry.
Hey, where's that dynamite
broke
we talked
yourself.
about? Load up.
Yeah, we'll get there. All right, so
Probably over there.
let's not pull our. I trust him a bit. Let's keep our eye on him. However, Hector's the guy that we gotta interrogate, and I have a feeling that Delilah here is gonna be the best one to do it.
Yeah, let's tie him up, though.
I got
Good
some
idea.
5-foot rope.
Yeah,
You have a whip and a rope. We could do this.
Yeah, everyone has a little bit of rope as well
Okay.
on the wagon or whatever. So so you guys want to tie him up? That's no problem. He's unconscious. You just take your time.
I also have some thieves' tools, so if we find that safe.
So you guys
good
kind of
idea.
look around the camp if you want. I assume you want to. You do see the safe back here. It's just very clearly right there. There's no question about it. It looks like it hasn't been opened.
Okay.
There's still actually rope around it as well.
So here's what I want to do. I want to ask Illinois and Illinois and Zeppelin to come
Music
with me.
man.
Yes, I
Sorry.
want them to come with me to figure out the safe, and I want to ask her if she's comfortable along with Joshua and Brock here to interrogate our man Hector. So half of us will do the safe, the other half, and the sheriff also with the interrogation. The other
Seems
half
like a
will
pretty
try.
safe plan.
How do I know they won't take all the
Ba-dum-bum.
gold?
Thank you. What?
How do I know they won't take all the...
That's a question.
Wait,
I'll
who's
ask
with
them.
you? Who's with us?
Fine, then why don't you come, Delilah? Why don't you come with us then? And can I trust you guys to interrogate Hector? All right, so then the three of us. Why don't we go to the safe and they can interrogate Hector then? All right, let's do that.
All right.
Okay,
Hey there,
so you guys
Delilah,
walk over to the
let's go.
safe.
No.
What's
safe.
in the safe?
No?
No,
I
not
didn't say
no,
anything.
I
No, I
meant the
thought-
music.
no.
Sorry.
That's like,
That
no,
was a
I'm
note
not
of the
doing it.
music.
Musician plays a little bit, and you can just shut him down. So
Wait a
the
minute.
people who go to the safe, and the rest with Hector, he's tied up, and he's still kind of unconscious, but you have your water skins.
No.
Kick him.
Slap him around a little bit, and he wakes up. And we'll do the interrogation first. I can't believe I've been caught by such filthy adventurers.
So, you got the combination to that there safe?
Does it look open to you?
Sorry, it's Brock, you,
And Zeppelin.
yeah, and Zeppelin,
Before we do anything,
and the sheriff.
Sheriff's there too.
who out of us had the high intimidation?
Well, I don't think you would. Would he know that?
You wouldn't.
Well,
you probably
no,
wouldn't ask
no,
that way.
Okay,
but
yeah, I don't, yeah. I'm
You
like,
would probably be like,
who's
you know,
got a good sense when it comes to
like,
interrogation?
yeah, who
out
can
of
play
us?
good cop, bad cop in this, or whatever, you know.
I mean, I could be bad cop.
You be back up.
Looking at if I have any abilities.
He's gonna be idiot cop.
I could charm a person. Maybe I can charm them into getting the what do you call it?
Okay. I can work with it.
All right. So
alright.
one question was asked, and does it look open to you?
I mean, I knew that was gonna be the answer.
All right.
And we don't hear this. My team.
No,
my
you guys
team-
are by the safe. You can not really hear too much of it.
Okay.
Can I do an intelligence check to recall information about him?
Yes, absolutely, you can.
8 plus. Well, see, I got the 8, but the -1. Which one do I?
-1.
So it's -1. That says 7.
7. Yeah. So you know, after talking to random people in town, you really haven't learned much about it. You haven't talked to enough people to understand. New sheriff doesn't know much because he's new, and the last guy died. So
Okay, no problem.
Not much.
So for my action.
You don't need to worry about it.
Oh, no, okay.
We're out of combat, so you can just do whatever.
Alright, fine. I fire my gun off to the side, take the hot butt of the iron, and jam it into an open wound.
Ooh.
And I ask him again, what is the combination?
He screams out in pain and just yells, "Don't you think we would have had it opened already if we knew about that? People are dumber than I thought."
Find out where the safe is.
What?
Like,
What?
find. Do we know where
It's
the
right.
safe
It's
is?
right over there.
Yeah, we know
right,
exactly.
right,
Like we can turn around and see them.
Okay,
right.
cool,
The
cool.
3 of us are with the safe.
Fuck.
No, I was talking to.
But he doesn't know the combination.
You still don't know the combination. All right, cool.
Yeah, I didn't think he would.
So I yell
Okay,
back.
so-
I yell back to Joshua. Did you get the combination?
He doesn't know it.
All right. Well,
Then I yell back. Fuck!
we'll cut.
I know.
We'll cut over to the people with the vault now.
Okay, so then I ask Illinois, hey, you have these tools. Let's see if we can get this thing open.
All right, let's find out.
Okay.
Is that one of these?
Yep. So
All
that'll
right.
be your sleight of hand.
Okay.
What's in it?
16 plus 3 is.
We got a
19.
super. Hey,
Is there a
Corey.
little dot next to it too?
Corey Yeehaw.
No.
Okay.
We got a super chat. But he has to say who he wants that.
Oh
role to
yeah.
go to.
Who do you want super chat to apply to?
Yeah.
Right here. I don't know how live. When did we get
We're
it?
probably on like a 15-20 second delay.
Okay.
Cool.
Just
We'll
ask
have,
any.
to, we'll have to find out.
Ask him.
But still remember that I rolled a 19
Yeah.
for this.
Okay. So
I mean, he
you
could hear us asking us to ask him.
Yeah, go ahead.
you
yeah,
kind
very.
of use your thieves tools and just like, you know, you're listening to the clicks inside, and you've done this before. This is not completely new to you. And you finally hear a click, and you pull the lever, and it opens.
So I lean into her and I go, college student, huh?
I never said I was a student.
No.
You're not with us.
You with me. Band-Aid!
Can I yell something out to her?
Yeah.
Remember the numbers that you use to unlock it. They may be important later.
You remember them well enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we open the safe.
So it's opened, and you want to pull.
Let's open that door
Yeah,
and find out what's
okay.
inside.
So inside is nothing but a slip of paper.
bad guy.
The town of Las Mudas must fall and be cleansed in my name. My righteousness will spread across the land like wildfire. Until they are truly all a part of the fold or dead, they will never understand. When you have finished, return to the city swallowed by sand. Wyatt. This is bullshit. This isn't money. This is paper.
I run out to Brock and I go and I snatch the paper from her hand.
How dare you, Rude?
I run out to Brock and I go, what kind of...
Do you let him snatch the paper? Or do you
Oh.
want to try to...
Oh, no, I keep it.
Okay,
and I
so
stick it in my bra.
Okay, well, if you both go for it, you both have to roll against each other to see.
We're
if
gonna
you
roll.
can- Yeah, so both of you roll.
He gives it to me. He's giving me the super chat.
Did he say that?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. This next thing, I guess.
1.
I got 3!
I got my super chat.
Yeah, I feel like the super chat has to supersede the one a little bit.
What?
It's a
But I
natural
still
one.
beat him!
He accidentally reaches and doesn't touch
It's a natural
Does he
one.
get a second?
So,
does he get
so
a second roll?
no, we were gonna do straight modifiers, so it's gonna be like a +5.
Nothing.
So because of that, what happened is you unfortunately fail in grabbing the paper, but you do accidentally grab her boob.
Oh, man.
Oh, boy.
So that happened, and you kind of like, oh, I really didn't intend this time to do that.
But then
Can
I
I
awkwardly
immediately
keep my
elbow
hand there.
check him, like, on
You-
a reflex?
So you awkwardly keep your hand there,
And smile.
and you may do that, and so roll to attack, I guess.
And now we're fighting each other?
11!
He's a little bit too dexterous for that, so he dodges out of the way. Do you remove your hand from her boob?
Yes.
Okay, and you withdraw. You missed, but so that happened.
Still keeping the paper.
Then I say, you keeping that paper is not going to help us because we need to find out with Brock what the hell is going on.
That's nice. I can still hang on to this while we talk.
So Brock, just so you know that something is wrong, and that you need to get your people out of here.
Yeah.
You recognize that last location, the city's swallowed by sands. So that's all you know.
So anyway, I still want to go out to Brock, and I want to grab him, like turn him violently and be like, hey, what the fuck is happening? How come there's nothing in the safe? This is not what we were promised.
Also, why are people bleeding when they shouldn't be?
How come you're bleeding? And I go, how come you're bleeding?
The bleeding is more concerning.
I don't know. Here's what I know. This, like, there could have been something in the safe. There could have not been something on the safe. That, that's up to whatever's going on in here. That's all part of the story, part of the game, whatever Ford and all those guys have going on. Why I'm bleeding? This shouldn't be happening.
I don't believe a word he's saying at this point.
Guns on him.
Hold
Okay,
on.
so-
I don't believe a word he's saying at this point. If they want to draw, they can draw. But I don't believe him.
There's not really a role for that. For player versus player interactions, there's no way where you can automatically know. You have to decide for yourself if he's telling the truth.
But I don't believe him.
Okay.
And not only do I not believe him, I think that something else is going on. And after seeing all of my colleagues fight, I have a little bit more respect for each one of them. However, you're the one that I don't trust now because I felt that you set us up to put us up in this danger, only get a piece of paper and it's safe.
Can I,
Even though it's
Can I
probably not your
interject?
fault.
actually, I don't want to
Oh,
interject.
what
I
did
want
you
to have
want?
an action back with Hector.
Oh yeah, Hector's still there. What do you want to do?
I want to ask him why didn't he even go for the safe?
I too was promised things. Apparently
What?
They weren't in there.
By
What were
who?
you promised? By who?
By who?
I
Who's
don't know.
Wyatt?
You think I know who Wyatt is? I don't know. I thought that there was something else in there. More treasure. Things beyond my wildest imaginations. Clearly they were not.
I feel like the dude's lying. Let me cut off one of his pinkies.
No.
Wait, no. Like this city swallowed by sand sounds familiar. I do know something about that. I don't know what it is though.
Okay,
City swallowed by sand.
here, why don't we do this?
Shoot Hector and go.
Let's keep Hector with us. Drag him along, let's tie him up, keep him with us, and let's go on to whatever we can find for the city in sand.
City sand.
I mean, I don't know. I kind of think we should go back.
Back to the
Go
town.
back to town.
I just got shot.
Well,
We should go back.
Sounds
can
like
we
a
gain
you
health when we go back
problem.
to town?
If you were to take a rest, then you could gain your health
I
back.
feel like we should rest. We don't have to
What time are we at right now?
11:51.
At night?
Oh, I meant in right
Oh,
now.
no.
In real life.
Game time.
It's actually still about 3 o'clock. It's only been like 5, 10,
Yeah.
20 minutes, man.
Maybe we should head back to town, re-up on some.
Well, no. I
calls,
mean,
rest.
there. it's up to you guys, but there should be another town on the way
Is there a library in that other town?
to where we're going.
Why don't we just sleep here? They got tents up.
Whoa. First you told us there was dynamite. Second you told us there was a safe with something in
You
it.
might come along.
I didn't tell you that there was a safe with something in it. The sheriff told you that there was a safe
Yeah,
with something
Sheriff,
in
what
it.
the fuck is happening?
And the sheriff.
Is the sheriff still here?
The sheriff is like there, and,
And,
he's like, wait, I
and
never
the,
said
the
that either.
dynamite is still out there somewhere. I said that the Union soldiers are doing something with it.
Let's cut
First
the
of all,
sheriff's pinky out.
First of all, folks, I never said that I knew what was in the safe. You asked me that like 3 times.
Yeah, but he did say he doesn't know what's in the safe.
And you made his wild assumptions. Now there was a reward, a bounty reward.
Might be.
Where do we get the reward?
I-
Back in town?
But see, here's the thing: the safe
Yeah,
did
we
come
go
from
back down.
Sweetwater.
Yeah, all right. Let's go back into town. No reason to venture out. If we can get a reward, we all walk out of
We're gonna bring Hector
Sweetwater.
back to town.
We'll
Is
take
the
him back
Uber-
with us to get our reward.
Is the Uber horse still here? The one that towed the safe?
there are some.
You're not in
horses.
character. You get in character.
There's some horses tied off on the side.
Which one carried
Yeah, let me see what that says.
You can look at it.
How did you with a piece of paper?
Hey, I'm an
Red
archaeologist.
Cross.
There's information on this,
You're an
okay?
archaeologist now?
I'm digging it.
I thought
Until
you
they
was
are truly
I said the college sent me. I
are
didn't say in what
old or
capacity.
dead, they will never understand. I mean, it sounds like it's talking about the cultists too.
Cultists?
There's, you know,
As someone who is familiar with Westworld, you know of some of the other stories. that
Yeah.
you hear.
I say,
there's other adventures out there that deal with, you know, like these.
I
They're
say,
all right.
part of a cult.
I say we head back to town. We allow the archaeologists to go ahead and do some research, and we start to ask people around town what's going on.
I agree.
Okay. All right.
In the saloon?
I would think more than the saloon. But
Okay,
we'll see.
so you guys want to return to Sweetwater then?
I want to go to whatever town has
We
a
should-
library.
We should ask the
There
sheriff
is
about
there,
this.
now you see on there that there's that place. It says
The town of Las
Las Mudas.
Mudas.
that is a place.
So
Want
let's,
to-
well, I think we should go back to town and then go to Las Mudas
Whatever
get
you guys
what?
Which
want.
one are we closer
to
to?
restock
Get
on
the
our
reward.
health, and we also want to collect the bounty for Hector.
Wait a minute.
We haven't collected that yet.
Who's actually injured in our group?
Band-Aid!
He is.
Yeah.
Is that
And-
it?
Okay,
I
why
don't
I'm
get
kind of
health
hurt too.
points.
Well,
Why don't
She shot
y'all
him.
go
Why don't
get
you guys
health
rest
points?
and the ones that are healthy? We'll go a little bit ahead of you guys. Let's move on to the next town.
I was
I'm
gonna
going
say,
to Las Mudas.
Well, yeah, I was
If,
gonna
if
say,
only a
let's,
few of us are going back for the bounty, we're not going to split it with you.
wait, let's talk to the sheriff. Sheriff, where do we have to bring
I got a
Hector
horse.
to get to the bounty?
I'm
Look,
going to Las Mudas.
Folks,
So am I.
I can take it. I actually hacked. Sorry, I should have mentioned this earlier, but I do have a little bit of the reward available now. It's on the saddle.
Kill them.
Half of it is here because I figured you'd all want to continue on your adventure, whatever, and I head back to town.
So where's the other half?
Back in
Town.
Sweetwater. You can return anytime you'd like.
And that money's guaranteed to us?
Do we have to
Absolutely.
bring Hector back to get the
No, I
Okay.
think you did a good job of
That's
handling
nice.
him.
Okay.
Still going to Las Mudas. This is weird.
Are you guys down with that? We'll take half the reward now and go to Las
Yeah.
Mudas? All right, let's do it.
All right.
That's fine.
Well, let me just knock this sucker out. You got any more questions for him?
No.
We're done.
He
Wait.
seems to not know anything.
Let me ask him one last question. What is Las Mudas? That's how you pronounce it?
Las
Mudas.
Mudas.
Wait,
It means
Las Mudas.
yes.
I do have one more question.
What is Las Mudas known for, and what stories have you heard from there? I'm asking Hector.
Hector. Las Mudas. It's a town south of here. I heard that they have good tequila.
Yes.
Well,
down.
that sold me.
Okay.
However,
I'm Hector's still whatever bound up. I'm gonna grab his throat.
Okay.
Where did you get these guns?
Ooh, do we get to keep their guns?
These
good question.
are the guns that we've always had.
No, these are not the guns that you've always had. Where did you get these?
I don't know what to tell you. Well, you can't do that. I don't know.
I'm gonna take them.
Okay.
I'm gonna collect all these guns.
Good.
hey, throw me a gun.
Little short rifles.
These
Yeah,
guns
I'll
are.
take one too.
I don't think you should give people killing guns to the group.
Give me a gun.
I don't trust that.
There's there's 5. They're like kind of short rifles. They're probably not as cool as yours,
I'm
but
taking one.
There's
Brian.
5 of
They're
us. Give us the
two-handed
guns.
Hold on, I'm gonna as I pick them up, I'm going to inspect them. Are they all real?
are they all real?
Can I tell from looking at them if they're actual real guns or if they're Westworld guns?
They look. I mean, you can roll an investigation on that.
All right.
See if you can figure that out. I mean, even though you've worked for Delos, you don't.
Right.
You haven't really gone around the parts. You don't have much experience with this.
19.
I mean, they look pretty real.
Can I also roll an investigation?
Yeah, you can roll too, but you really just don't know.
I got an 11.
Yeah.
12.
They look indistinguishable between other regular weapons that you've seen.
I suggest we take him to town. We can have a blacksmith check it out. If he knows something, he'll tell us. But if he doesn't know something,
There's no use
then
in
we know
going
there's a
back.
problem.
Yeah.
Okay,
Listen.
us, still taking a gun.
For right now.
You can pile them into the wagon.
Yeah. For right now, we're gonna pile them all into the wagon because it's not safe for anyone to have.
Sheriff, you coming with us?
Well, I'm heading back to Sweetwater.
All right. Let's go.
We're just gonna
You
let
folks have
him
Yeah.
run back to town.
Do you want to kill him?
I mean, I don't want to kill him,
What do you want to do with
but
him?
what? I mean, we don't know what's going on here. What if he knows something that we don't, and he runs back to town?
Listen, we already drew
My
our guns
question-
on him. I
trust
think.
him.
My question is, ask him. What does he know about?
I don't
ghosts?
trust him. The reason why we drew guns on him is the exact reason why he'd run back to town and turn on us.
I didn't pull a gun on him. I trusted him.
I trusted him after my what was it, perception check? What was it?
Your insight.
My insight check. I
You
trust
just felt
him.
confident.
I felt confident that he's telling the truth. I think he's telling the truth. I think
Just because he's telling the truth doesn't mean he won't. Okay, fine.
it's just listen. It's pointless in killing him.
I don't want to kill him. I just don't think he should run back to town.
You want to tie him up?
Why not?
What are you, The Walking Dead?
Before we do that,
The sheriff is like.
I mean, throw him back in the
he's
wagon.
Still kind of there.
he's
It's
right
like,
there. Sheriff.
I'm alone.
Sheriff.
People tie me up.
Sheriff, I understand you hear what they're saying. I'm just asking you a question. What do you know about Los?
They're talking about a different
Whatever.
sheriff, not you.
Las Mudas is kind of a small town. There's good family folk there. Never been there myself though.
Then you should go.
I've got responsibilities.
Tell you what, Sheriff. I'll buy you a shot of tequila when we get there.
It's mighty nice of you.
I'll tell you what,
after all
Sheriff.
We're threatening, but
If we let you go back, we want triple of what the reward was.
I don't understand what the problem is.
He can't do that.
I tell you what, we switch places. I'll go back as sheriff. And you
Let's
go
just
along
let
with
him go. Let's move
Yeah.
along.
I mean, there's plenty more opportunities to get money along the way.
Let's move along.
Well,
long
we're
as
still
no one-
guaranteed that other half, right? We're coming back for that
Right.
later.
Yeah, as long as no one else has.
As long
the
as you
guns.
don't continue to,
Threaten.
threaten me and
We're very paranoid.
Let
bygones be bygones.
We're very
Look,
paranoid.
I don't trust nobody,
But-
okay?
God trust us. We're a team.
just-
Guys, we should start bonding now. We just went through a firefight together.
Yeah.
Just
we
take
kill
your godforsaken reward and get out of here, please.
Freaking Delilah
leave me in
murdered
peace.
someone with an
I was
axe.
just trying to do my
Decapitated
job.
someone.
Alright, fine,
That's
Sheriff.
not a
Go
little
home to
scary.
your weird, not real family.
So where are we going now? Let's move on. Let's move on to town.
Yeah, let's go to
So he knocks out Hector. He takes him, tosses him over his horse, and gives you your bags of, gold.
You better not take all the credit for
Yeah.
this.
How much do we get each?
You will each be getting 20 gold.
Oh.
Another half is available
Where does my go?
when you
Where am I
return.
not seeing gold?
GP is what it is on your little inventory section on the bottom, in the middle. And so your plan is to ride out to Las Mudas then, I believe. So, I believe one of you has a map actually in you as the kind of the ranger of the group. You have like a good sense of where you've been.
Kelly gets a super chat.
Thanks, Larry.
Thanks!
Maybe. We'll see how she uses it.
How'd you know it's Larry?
So you're gonna get
It
a
is
plus
Larry.
5 on the next thing of your choice. I think
Plus
it might
5
be
on the
bit-
next thing of my
yeah,
choice.
to like a 20 roll basically. And I feel like
Thanks, Larry.
I should give you like a little bit for the last super chat. So next thing that you choose, I'll give you like a plus 3 or something that you want. Okay.
I just failed a bladder check, so I will be right back.
All right. Well, I guess so. You guys all load up into the wagon, and so you kind of have a general.
Are all of us setting up, or we still have our horses?
Well, whoever has horses, wagons, whatever, you guys all travel together.
So who's in the wagon with me?
Then you guys.
All right, so I want to.
I got a horse.
Oh, you have
You have a horse.
That's
Yeah,
right.
He
You
was
bought
just
one.
Brock and
Yeah.
Joshua.
So let's. I want to have a conversation with you.
So you guys are riding to where you think Las Mudas is, based on it being south, as you've been told. And you kind of have a general idea. You studied some of the maps, so you think you have a good chance of going where you're going. Still, give me a roll, but give me it with advantage, and you guys can have your conversation.
So
Are you supposed to pull out a compass or anything?
He's. Oh.
Natural 20.
Okay, you know exactly where you're going.
Yep.
You're like, Las Mudas? I think I saw that on the
Oh,
map.
my defining
this is
rod.
exactly
It's,
where- yeah.
so I talk to him and I ask him. You know what? You're
Are you
pretty-
trying to be quiet, or you just?
No, just out loud.
Okay.
You're pretty efficient with that gun. What kind of background do you have, man?
Well, I was actually ex-military
You can
Marine.
drop the dumb accent as well. We're just having a conversation.
Oh, okay, fine. Yeah, I'm an ex-Marine. I served 2 tours in Iraq, and now I'm back in the States. I'm a mechanic. I just wanted to get away from the violence and things of that nature. But with what they're offering me here, knowing that I'm not really hurting real people, I can get back into it pretty quick.
So, would you say that you still have the urge of what happened in your war? A little PTSD?
Being honest, PTSD is something that kind of freaks me out. So I don't have the urge to want to get back into it. I try to keep away from it.
Well, it's nice to meet you. I'm Chase.
Joshua.
A little bit of respect between two people, learning about one another.
And then I turn to Brock and I say, "Hey, Brock.
So,
Since we know he knows
peed out the side of the wagon.
he knows exactly where we're going, what do you know about this town?"
what do I know about this town?
Roll a history. See if you've ever talked about with anyone or been there on the property.
Oh.
2. They didn't tell me about this town.
So,
Yeah, not much.
Brock, was this on our original map when we were supposed to do this tour?
This was not. So
Great. This makes me
is-
feel extremely safe.
This is interesting.
How?
We're kind of moving into a little bit of new territory right now.
Is that something you'd want to tell the others?
I'm sorry. Can we hear this
You guys
conversation?
are outside, so you can't. You can hear murmuring. If you want to try to eavesdrop, then I would say you can roll for it.
Totally do.
Yeah.
So,
So you guys are just riding on your.
I'm
17!
I'm pretty much telling Brock, I think we should tell everybody exactly what's going on.
here's what I know.
20.
You guys all riding your horses outside. You're just silent and you're just
Listening.
listening, and you can hear everything.
All right, listen. Here's what I know. These weapons that these guys have, they're not supposed to have them. The weapons that they have, we're not supposed to be able to actually get injured like this. So something funky is going on here, and I don't know what it is.
How much danger are we actually in?
Depends on how many more real weapons are out there.
Well, I think that we should tell the whole party.
I mean, I said earlier that something weird was going on.
It's fine, we can hear you.
You guys aren't whispering really well.
You're not.
Brock, how long have you been working here?
A few months.
Yeah, not too
A
long.
few months. You're new here.
This is-
That's good.
this-
You were hired.
You're
you,
new
you
and-
all been hired on for
so
this.
full disclosure, I am a consultant that actually works for a media advertising company that was hired by Delos for this specific
So
purpose.
you don't even actually work for Westworld.
Directly, no.
So you don't work for Delos?
Okay.
Well, I work for Delos, but not
Indirectly.
for Delos.
Guys, I don't think we've understand. We're actually in danger here.
Yeah.
And
This is great.
this is not cool.
Band-Aid.
You shut up about your Band-Aid.
I think
Well, you know what? Since I have pretty good in survival, can I roll to help bandage him up?
It would be
And
medicine
also-
check, actually.
Oh, cool. Can I do a medicine check?
You can try to give him bandage. It may not give him health back, but you can try to stop the bleeding.
Take care of both
Yeah,
of these guys.
you guys can all try to stop the bleeding.
and her. You
No, I'm really bad at it,
You
apparently.
really did
All
do
right.
a good job.
No, yeah, I just
I'll try just to shut him up. I'll see what I get.
put tape on him.
I got a 6.
You are all not good at
Okay,
this.
should I try?
Yeah.
Might as
Welcome
well.
to.
And she
You guys are
doesn't.
just riding.
19 plus 1 medicine?
Yeah, okay.
20.
So you're able to take one of the little, they're like not exactly med kits, but like clean bandages and wrap Zeppelin's wound. It makes him feel a little bit better, but he doesn't restore health.
Okay.
He stops
You got
feeling
your
the urge to
Band-Aids.
complain about it, though.
Such a baby. I got shot in the leg.
By her.
Hey, it was an accident, guys.
So
how far
are we out?
Well, you think that it's probably another 5 hours or so.
So I think when we get there, we're probably gonna have to go ahead and sleep.
Yeah.
Should we?
Why
Probably.
don't we just sleep now?
I was just gonna say.
And then when we get there, we'll be
Yeah,
fresh.
you have a driver, so you might be able
All
to.
except
but
these
honestly,
idiots that got
Rest
horses.
on the way.
Pero, I'm on my
You can
horse.
you can take
hitch our
okay, so
horses up
you
to the
can
wagon.
you can take what's called a short rest because you're in a wagon, but you really aren't ready to sleep yet. I mean, it's like
too anxious.
It's like
What time is it?
it's between 3 and
The clock's not moving.
it doesn't move because then that would be bad. So it's between 3 and about 8. Basically, you would get there at around 8. So you're really just not ready to sleep yet. You can't force yourself to take a full 8 hours of rest in the middle of the day.
Then I think we should all at least try to get to know each other. At least try to figure out what we're getting
And
ourselves
while
into.
you're traveling, you can take what's called a short rest, and that's you take about an hour just to like chill, eat something, drink, and you can restore some health that way. For those who are injured.
I do want to do that, but before I do that,
Yeah, and you can do that while talking. You don't have to sleep.
okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I guess
you guys can be
I'll
doing
do that.
something.
But I'm also going to yell up to the driver.
Yeah.
The guy who's driving. Hey, driver.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of this guy Wyatt?
Wyatt. No.
Great.
Then I ask, who's Wyatt?
I don't know. I've heard the name, but I don't know who it actually is.
Oh, awesome.
Oh, good.
Does anyone have a high history on this?
But to be fair, that's also part of the thing. It's like I can't go into this knowing exactly what you guys were going to be going up against, because then it would ruin the whole feel of the project.
Sandbox.
Is Wyatt mentioned in that
Do you
piece of
have a high
paper?
history?
On what I was given,
The
no.
one that
6?
Illinois was given?
Oh, yeah.
Can
Yeah.
she
Yeah.
know about Wyatt?
Yeah, it was
Like
signed
all-
by
You
You
Wyatt.
can
Hearing
try.
something?
I think it'll still be very difficult because it's very specific to Westworld.
I feel like I can't find out anything until we actually get to the town, and then I would like
Yeah,
to
you
use
could
it.
you
so
could
I-
really try to remember, but like you haven't heard enough to really have a good chance at that.
I don't know.
So then I lean over to
Zeppelin.
Zeppelin over here, and I ask
Jasper.
him. Sorry, and I ask him. So how did you end up the way you are? Not offensively, but completely normal.
Well, it's yeah.
Well, how did you end up homeless?
Just kind of happened. Just bad luck.
Well, how'd you learn how to play the guitar?
My dad taught me when I was younger.
All right. Well, it was pretty brave what you did out there. Sorry you got your shoulder hurt.
I know. It's awesome.
And then I stick my finger in his wound.
And I got a band-aid.
Are you actually doing that?
I pat him on the wound though, like hard.
So
Really?
Yeah.
All right, you do that, and it hurts. It's wrapped, but that doesn't make it not hurt.
so Chase.
It stings. He like pats you on the wound for some reason.
Yeah.
So
He's
Chase,
a monster.
tell us about
You're a monster.
tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I am a stock market genius, and
Of course you are.
Did he write his own
Hates
description?
him. She hates him so much.
I am a stock market genius. And truth be told, I've always wanted to come to Westworld, but why not come for free, right? However, the thing is, like, being rich isn't everything, and this is the thing: is that
Says the rich guy.
there's more eyes.
Nice.
There's more eyes that are on you when you are wealthy, and I never wanna die penniless like my parents did. So,
It's not even
Got
a
any
little
siblings?
insulting.
huh?
You got any siblings?
I have siblings that hate me because of what I became, but you know what? I'm just trying to enjoy my time here. So I don't know what's going on, but I just do know that we all deserve something better, especially our man Jasper here.
Zeppelin.
Sorry.
Boy.
All right. Well, unless if there's anything else that anyone wants to do, we can kind of fast forward in
Yep.
time. Did anyone who wants to take that short rest? Basically, how it works is you roll what under your health. There's a hit die section, and you would roll that number and add your Constitution modifier, which is under your Constitution section, and you would gain that much health back.
Wait, what?
So wait, for those of us that
up to your actual hit points.
Yeah,
those
yeah,
of
you
us
can't
that
gain
haven't
that.
lost health,
You don't need to do that.
it.
Another
Yeah, I haven't lost any.
Kelly got another super chat.
It's
Super chat!
That's 2 super
Three.
chats from
Hey!
Kelly.
11.
Okay.
Do I
All right.
So I
from
roll this
who?
again.
Cookie face.
cookie face.
Aw,
Cookie
thanks,
Or
Cookie face.
4 cookies.
Oh, that's you.
No, that's him.
Oh, 4
Then
cookie
he's
face.
the
Oh.
All right, so you have
That has to be Layla.
cupcake.
you have a +5 to add to the next 20 roll that you do,
Okay.
or whenever you want to use
Yeah.
it. You don't have to.
But I can roll this to.
Yeah, you can restore some health right now as you guys are resting. So
So,
you gain
I'm-
up to your max health.
Yeah, I'm back at max.
Okay, you'll probably you didn't really get hurt.
What do I add to
Yeah.
it?
Your Constitution modifier.
Okay, so I'm.
Who said that?
Yeah.
Cookie face.
Okay,
Larry.
so you guys kind of ride into town. It's nighttime now. The moon is out, very bright. It's
Beautiful out here.
pretty beautiful, quiet. It's like aside from the noise of the horses and the wagon, it's dead silent. And you walk up to this town,
He's got another town.
which we got right here.
I do want to mention that me, Brock, and Joshua here bonded on our little 5-hour tour
Well,
in a wagon.
I don't know how you bonded with him because he was on a horse.
He's not him. That's just Brock and
Oh.
Joshua.
But you also talked to him too.
I talked to him. I don't know how I talked to you, but I did talk to
Kind
you.
of just
You
like.
just yelled outside.
I yelled outside to you.
Hey!
Hey, what's the deal with you?
Well, you know,
I feel lied to. I was told there was a library here.
Oh.
Well, who told you that?
You did.
You did.
When did I say that?
Wait, who are you right now?
No.
No, like Corey never said anything.
Not Corey.
Maybe what you can do is find out some information.
I never
at the
said there
church.
was a library.
The
Maybe
sheriff
you may
said
find-
that.
You may find some
No, the
information at the church.
I don't think anyone
and at
said
the inn.
that.
They did though.
Oh no! He said that the most.
I did?
She asked if there was a library.
No, that's not what he. No. He said that you'd get the most information at this town. More information or something.
I
He said
recall
I'm
saying
sorry if I
wanna go
misled
to the town
you.
where there's a library, and they were like, "Yeah, there's another town that has a library."
I don't think I
Brock.
ever said there was another town
Brock
with
said
a
it.
library.
Brock
No, I didn't say that there was a
I
library.
said there'd be one on the way, maybe.
Yeah, I said there might be one on
Yeah,
the way.
yeah.
I feel like that was
Look, it's
a
fine. It's fine.
miscommunication over
Usually,
anything.
churches have a lot of information concerning
So
the town that they're in.
rode 5 hours for no library?
We had to get
Why
here
is-
anyway.
Is there
So
a
you guys
saloon?
all ride in from this direction. Let's see. I had little like horse things.
Churches usually have information, so I think you can get it from there.
And
Fine,
so
I will go to the
now
church.
you realize when you get there, you're kind of looking around, and you see there's like bodies lying in the streets, like here-ish over here. There's all sorts of bad.
Are they,
They're not bandits, but they're just like people, but they're just there to represent. And yeah, there's some bodies there.
I want to look for a survivor.
I'm gonna look at the bodies to see if they're robots.
Robots
humans.
or not?
Yeah.
I want to go through the pockets.
All right.
I'm
So
gonna skip all that and go to the church.
okay, you
I wanna,
ignore it.
I
Go
want
to
to
the
look for
church.
any survivors.
You want to look for survivors.
I'm going to the church with her.
Church.
Pockets.
You're gonna roll investigation for that.
I'm going to the cantina.
Cantina. All right, so
go through the
I'll just go down the line. You have you can do a medicine check to kind of see like is this real or not. So
Okay.
go ahead and do
man.
that. You guys go to the church. You go straight to the cantina. More dead guys in there.
Investigation check.
16.
It's a -1 too. So I rolled a 14 though.
I got 16.
16. They are hosts.
Okay.
They are not people.
Guys, they're fake.
I still
The
wanna-
people are fake.
I still want to go
It's
through.
my investigation, right?
Yeah. Well, sorry. What were you doing?
I'm seeing if there's any survivors.
Okay.
And so I rolled a 15, and my investigation is -1.
Okay, you managed to hear a little bit of a whimper inside the Las Muras Inn,
Okay.
which is over to the. It's like a thatch roof inn.
So I'll go with
So
that.
you go over there, and you don't really seem to. No one's following you, but you go in, and you guys enter the church. A lot of dead people in there. There's like weird manners in which they were killed too. Just like blood sprayed across walls and just like horrific bad things.
Are there any survivors there, or do we have to roll for them?
You really don't see or hear anything of movement other than yourselves. You walk into the canteen, and as I said, more dead guys. There's a bartender. He's dead behind the counter, and
So I can self-serve.
if you wish. And I'm sorry, what did you roll?
14 -1, 13.
Yeah, you scrounge up a little bit of money.
How much of that little bit of money?
Like
You did.
30 silver.
Okay.
It's
What does that-
crappier.
What does that equate to my GP? Oh, see, it's
The S,
30.
yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So it's a lot less. Like, you know.
After I'm done with the body, I'm gonna go into the general store.
Okay. Yeah. More dead people. Couple of them, but there's plenty of fresh supplies that were left. But there were a decent amount that looks like the shelves have been raided a little bit too.
Check the register.
It's not much of a register. It's kind of a little box,
yeah.
but yeah, I mean, there's some money in there. Maybe like 7 gold ish between all the stuff.
Okay, I'm tooling around for information amidst all of the dead bodies and the blood and all that.
I think that as far as you can see, you can kind of tell that like because of the vicious way in which they were murdered, it wasn't like bandits or just like that kind of thing. It's a lot more visceral than that.
Do you notice anything interesting about the way that these bodies are like hurt? Do you see anything like it looks like almost they've been hacked? You see that? Like
Yeah.
a blunt,
Like-
kind of a blunt,
like
like a
hacked
sharp weapon,
or hacked?
Yeah.
a sharp weapon, but it looks kind of slightly blunt.
Okay. Yes.
I'm wondering, are these axes?
Oh.
So wait,
She was with us
It's
the
Delilah.
whole time.
No. What I'm saying is, we should get Delilah in here. If she could say and look, she's an axe.
Wait.
Axe expert.
I
See
stopped
if she
him.
can see if these are axes.
Well, I don't stop him.
You're kind of in the street still. Picking
Then I
up
yell
money.
to everybody that can possibly hear me, or I like, yo,
Yo.
all right, everybody, let's meet in the church.
Oh, I want to question my person.
All right, so you let's
Oh,
cut
you're
back
with
to
the
you.
person.
Let's cut
That's
back
right.
to you. You found this person who's just lying there, barely alive.
Can I heal them all? No.
No, you are not a medic.
Okay. I would like to ask them who did this.
The cultists. The king.
He said the goats.
You're drunk. Just go sit there and drink.
Just go
That's all.
sit in your corner.
I've already hoofed it.
Can I shoot Jesser?
They've already.
Can I
So,
ask another question?
yeah.
What
Did
was-
you actually understand what it said?
Yeah,
Cole?
the cultists.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, good.
We're
That
not.
wasn't sure.
Yeah, no.
I want to ask them if they know what they were looking for.
They've been stealing supplies for weeks. We didn't have the means to stop them, but I didn't think they'd just kill us off.
Did you see where they went?
Back to the hole they climbed out of or something. I don't know.
Okay, pass.
Pass.
He's dead now.
Next.
That's
Well, you're useless to me.
Yeah.
Please avenge us.
So,
That sounded like the death rattle.
I close your eyes.
Yeah.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Even though it's a robot.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, he doesn't do that. So yeah, but you got a little bit out of that, and
Guys, meet me in the church.
do you all
Yeah.
want to
Yeah.
do that? You guys are already there, and you grab whatever alcohol, I guess, and
So I say,
so you all meet in the church.
So guys, listen.
Did you want to do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever.
Driver stays because he's scared.
Whatever happened here is
Away.
terrible. Obviously, goes without saying. However, we don't know who attacked them or where they came from. So I think
You know,
that
it's the cultists.
I was getting to that. So we don't know.
You
yet.
just
We
heard
don't
that.
know.
She
Oh, we
just
did
I
hear
tell you,
that.
I tell
Yeah,
you
she-
the information.
So is that all the information he gave you?
And that they went back to their hole if they came from.
That sounds like a euphemism.
Wait, whoa. In this town, the hole they came from, they could have come from the
cultists
well.
Came, they looked
There's
for
a
supplies,
hole!
There is a hole.
And they went back into the hole they climbed out of or whatever you said.
I don't think they came from the well though, but if
I mean,
Why not?
maybe.
it's possible.
Okay, well, can one of us? I'll go to a well and peer inside.
Well, you shouldn't go by yourself though.
Okay,
Alright.
I'll go because I'm the archaeologist and
Well, I'm pretty good at tracking.
all-
Okay, you go. You two go.
All right, fine.
I could roll for it and see,
You can see.
Try to figure out where they
you
came
can
from.
see some tracks.
Yeah.
All right, so you kind of go outside, and you want to accompany him or
Can I-
no?
can
Yeah, I'll go with him.
Can I observe the weapon wounds?
Yeah, you can take a look at that. I'll let you do that. That's
18.
18 is
Natural
pretty good.
18.
Yeah, it's really good. So you kind of just like you're looking for tracks maybe, and you see that on the edge of town. I believe it's that way, if I am not mistaken, that there's definitely movement that goes out of town.
Okay.
Like, very clearly, like, it's not like a road or anything, it's just like a lot of stuff in the sand and whatnot. Pretty used to finding stuff like that, especially in sand. You wanted to check those wounds, and you kind of look at them. They seem like very brutal melee weapons. Not something that is actually that typical. Well, it's not unusual for Westworld in general, but like, you know, it's just not guns. There's no bullet wounds. It's all like.
Was it a rapier?
Wow. No, not particularly stab wounds. More slashing wounds.
Okay.
A couple like indented chests and heads from big blunt weapons.
So then can I yell to our boy Brock and be like, hey Brock, this obviously is dangerous. I don't know what killed these guys, but can you arm the rest of us so we can be safe?
I mean,
with the guns we just
you
took?
do feel fairly confident with your regular weapons because you're the most adept at using those, but of course you're welcome to use those weapons if you want.
Super chat to Daniel.
Super chat to Daniel?
Cool. I'll hold on to
Chat
that.
to Daniel.
These guys.
I'll hold
Super
on to
chat
that.
all day.
Here's my concern. We don't know which of these guns are real and which of them are fake. At least I can't tell a difference between any of them. I don't know if the ones... obviously the one that she shot me with was real for some reason. I don't know how you got a real gun in here. But the one that came from the bandits should not have been real. So maybe that's how they got one.
So
Oh, thanks.
he's blaming.
I mean,
You're the one that works for this company.
Well, the thing is, Illinois got the gun on the train, just like we got all of our weapons on the train before we got here.
Do we know that?
So,
do you know that?
Illinois, well, that's the question I'm asking. Illinois,
You
do
guys all
remember-
kind of
do you-
seem to come
when,
on at the
when
same
you,
time.
When you got into your room and got prepped, do you remember if your host did anything different, anything weird?
No.
No.
No, everything.
Did they say anything to you?
It was just
You
like,
got the usual
Yeah.
offering of sex and weapons.
yeah.
It wasn't weird. Well, it was kind of weird.
I mean,
but
the
then-
sex was weird, but
Yeah.
then I
But
took the
but-
weapons.
Did you ever get a moment where you were left, like your weapons were left out of your sight? Since you got
No,
them?
you saw them
No.
pretty much. You picked them.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously you walked in the room and they were there, but beyond that.
So
I mean, they were
gave-
given to me.
So that's a problem. Someone gave her an actual gun.
well, so here's the thing then. What I'm thinking, the ammunition that we have in the wagon should not work in regular real guns.
Right.
So yes, thinking this out logically, go ahead and take whatever gun you want because if you get one of the real ones, the ammunition that we have should not work.
Okay, I take a gun.
In theory, can I look at the ammunition that's in our wagon and figure out whether it's real bullets or not?
You can try.
Investigation.
Yeah.
Actually, you can look because you're really good with
Exactly.
weapons.
Yeah, you're not as much of a bullet expert.
Yeah.
Investigation.
I got a -1 on investigation, so I hope I roll high.
I'll give you advantage because you are a weapons expert.
And you have a super chat.
You have
Oh,
a
yeah, I
super
have
chat
a
to
super chat,
use,
so I can
plus
plus
5
5, right?
if you want to use it.
Okay, we'll see.
You can
according-
decide after the roll is done.
So plus
So,
5.
well, with advantage, you can roll again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right. That's
So
right.
let's
Hold
see
on.
if
Yeah,
you have
see
to-
out of the 2.
Use it immediately.
No, I don't.
Better.
Plus 5 on that. So
Okay, you'll
let's go
use it.
ahead and make that 16.
Okay, 16. But you were -1, right?
Yeah. So
Okay,
15.
15. Okay, so you kind of compare. Well, you really don't have much to compare, but you know maybe you grabbed a couple of the bullets from before and you kind of look, and they really look indistinguishable. All your bullets seem to be.
Sorry, guys. They mock up pretty well, so it's like I can't tell.
So like this
no,
is
they look like they're the same. Is my point.
this isn't really getting us anywhere. Where did you say that they went? Because you're a good tracker.
It seems like they went outside of town. Is there anything we want to look around before we all head out?
Is there anything we want to take? You were in the
You
general
are,
store.
you
did
are
you-
getting to the point where you could sleep if you wanted to. Of course, this
I mean,
town
there,
has
there were
dead
there were a
guys
bunch
in
of
it.
supplies in the general store, but I don't know that we really need to restock in anything because we didn't really use that much.
You guys
so far.
want to take a quick nap, then move on to try to chase these guys down,
Well, that's what
or
I'm thinking.
you know what? We're chasing a safe here. I mean, with a piece of paper in it.
Well, that's the thing.
Well, we
Well-
got the piece of paper out of the safe.
Yeah, but so clearly the town fell because it says the town of Los Mudos must fall and everyone's dead. So that happened. And,
So I feel like we're behind whatever's
Are we
happening on
idiots
here.
for running into the danger? Because we know that...
well, we're behind. It says, "And be cleansed in my name. My righteousness will spread across the land like wildfire. Until they are truly a part of the fold or dead, they will never understand. When you have finished, return to the city swallowed by sand."
Oh, so then, do we want to go to the city swallowed by sand?
I think, yeah, but... Yeah, absolutely.
Can Josh over here know where the city swallowed by sand is?
What info do you know about the city swallowed by sand? Anything familiar to you?
It sounds familiar-ish. Maybe a general direction.
Okay. Should I roll for direction?
Yeah, why don't you roll to see if you can kind of figure out where those ideas are.
10 plus 1, 11?
You have a basic idea of where it could be. Maybe with the combination of the track following, you guys can work together to figure that out as you go.
Just saying, with the tracking, can I say how far we are from the cultists? Like,
They're fresh-ish tracks, but there's no temperature gauge for it, so you
So I
don't
wouldn't be able to say how
know.
long
You
ago they
don't know where they are in relation to that.
But
okay.
Josh
do
would...
I know how long ago they were here? Can I find that out or no?
Maybe you could check the bodies, see if they're warm still.
I don't know. That's not going to help me with tracking. I'm not that good at that.
Time-wise, you might be able to get an idea if the bodies are warm. You haven't felt them physically.
Touch it.
Okay, I don't have to roll for that. I can.
No,
just...
you can just touch them. They've been there for a bit, but there's still a little bit of residual heat.
We're not that far behind.
So do we want to try to track? And
But they're
find out
obviously
the
ahead of
cultists?
you, though.
Yeah. Do we want to try to track the cultists, or do we want to just find this city swallowed by sand?
They're kind of both one and the same at this point.
So yeah, I guess track the cultists to find the city
Do
swallowed
any of
by
you guys
sand?
want to sleep? Maybe.
I might hold this up.
You do recall one thing about the city of Swirl by Sand. You think that there might be a way out of Westworld.
All right, I will share that information.
You think that it might be a possibility.
Yeah,
It kind
so-
of triggers in your mind. Like, oh, that could be a thing. But
So thinking about it, obviously you know this place is kind of like Disney, underground tunnels and all that kind of stuff. I think I remember hearing that the city has an access point to one of those there. So if shit hits the fan, that might not be a bad place to be.
It's up to you guys.
So the cultists are our host, and they know about this.
Yeah, the cultists are definitely part of one of the adventures that are available here.
No, but do they also know about like there's a way out?
No, the robots are programmed to not be aware of those.
Okay.
So is this scenario that we're standing in this town programmed to do this? To be this?
I mean, it would have to be, as far as I know.
So this and then...
But there's real weapons, so...
So the only danger here is this is a part of our story, but there's real weapons. The only thing.
So far, that's all that I can tell.
Illinois, you're
Sorry.
You're an archaeologist.
Sorry, I keep
You're-
reading this thing.
Yeah, you're an archaeologist, and you're able to study, look up anything. Is there anything in the town that you want to check out before we probably either
well.
rest or head out?
I do kind of want to look at the well. For some reason. I don't know. They said they crawled back to their hole. Is that right?
Something like that.
Alright. Well, I'll take a peek and then see if there's anything in there. And if not, then we'll follow those tracks.
Okay, so you go out to the well. You kind of investigate. I mean, there's a little bit of blood splattered on it from a dead guy next to it, but beyond that, it doesn't. Looks like a well.
Looks like a well.
There's water in it, so there's no way that like people are in there unless they're fish.
Alright.
Did anyone
Fish people.
observe the cantina or no?
The town drunk
You
here.
observed it?
He's been drinking this whole time, I assume.
There's nobody there.
Just serving himself.
The general store is clear too.
But he's
right?
seeing
Yeah,
double.
like the general store.
Clear of alive people.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
And you went to the inn.
And I went to the
and we
inn.
went to the church. So I guess we've done everything. Should we rest?
I don't need to.
Or
go
should
to
we
the
just-
I don't know. Like, I kind of.
I mean, you'll need to sleep. You can't go.
I do
all
want
night.
to take one more look around the town just to make sure we didn't miss anything.
Yeah.
Okay, then do you want to do that while the rest of us sleep, robot?
We can do a quick rest.
I would prefer if someone came with me.
Yeah.
I'll go with you.
You're trying to trick him and saying that he's a robot. Is it
All
yes or
right.
no answer?
So, you guys want to start going to bed or making camp?
Do the quick
Let's
rest.
make a camp. Why don't who's left at the camp? Is it you, me, him, and her?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't 3 of us sleep and I'll take the first watch and then we could change it out just in case anybody attacks
you
us.
can make a system to where you
In
can
case
sleep a
anybody
little
comes to the
bit.
camp, I'll take the first hour and then maybe we could switch off.
You got a little democracy. We all in.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
putting the
works
paper
for
in
me.
my boot though.
That's fine.
You can work out kind of a system to where over the next
Alright.
10 hours you all.
Yeah,
get
we'll
to sleep.
rotate for the next 10
Yeah.
hours. All
Alright,
between everybody.
Okay, so you two are kind of looking around. Why don't you give me an investigation each?
I got a restroom check.
15.
Pretty good.
So I have 14.
That's,
And you do have
16.
access to the super chat if you
Oh, I do.
if you
Wait, what
want
did you
to.
get?
But
16.
you guys got pretty good rolls, so I would you can save it for something really exciting and deadly. So you guys kind of just do another round around, and you go to the church, and you do find there's some Bibles, of course, in there, and some general maps of the area. They're not really distinct, but you do see some interesting points on the map, and one of them for you that you recognize is the city of Escalante. Now, you don't know much about it specifically, but you have heard rumors of stuff about sand, so it kind of rings like a bell. That's kind of weird.
All right, I will again share that information.
Okay.
This place sounds familiar to me. I don't remember where I heard it, but I know when I was doing my training, what little they gave me, someone did mention something about this town, but I don't remember what it was.
Can we head to that town?
It looks like it's kind of on the path of where you guys have kind of figured out your
Okay.
tracking thing.
Okay.
So, seems like it could be either it or on the way or something like that. So, anyway, is there anything else that you guys want to do before you try to get your sleep?
I think I'm good.
Pikachu clock should say 8 o'clock, but that's fine. It doesn't really matter that much. Okay, so you guys take the next 10 hours-ish. You guys kind of call it early, and why don't you, as the first watch, give me a roll to see if something happens to you.
15.
15. All right. Your watch goes uneventful, and nothing seems to happen. You guys kind of shift out, and by the end of the 10 hours, you've all rested. You gain everything that you used back, any spell slots as they're called, or any abilities that you gained back from sleeping. You wake up in the morning. It's crack of dawn, and bodies are getting a little fresh, but beyond that, nothing has happened. It's pretty uneventful, very quiet. No one's coming to town.
Wait, the bodies are still there.
Bodies are still there. I mean,
Interesting.
they have
Nobody's
So,
come
so
to
Delos hasn't
collect
come to
us.
pick him up?
they have not been.
Well, we're still in that storyline.
Yeah,
You're there, so they.
I don't think they get.
Yeah.
I don't think they clean it up.
Yeah, we're still in the storyline, so they wouldn't pick it up.
That's a debate. That's where yeah, I agree. So, you guys ready to move on?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything else? Any last things we need from the general store since we're here?
I don't think so.
Could I
Take some fresh food.
Yeah.
There's stuff like that. You mostly
Are you
have
sober? Are you sober?
rations.
Yet? From your time at the bar by yourself?
I think so.
Okay.
just maybe we should get some soap for you.
Okay.
Wash up a little bit.
So let's move on.
Okay, so you guys pack up. The driver kind of cracks his neck and says, "Oh, I'm not getting paid enough for this." And you guys head out with your new knowledge of where you think you're going and the tracking. You managed to go over the course of the next about 7 hours. It's a long travel compared to where you've been, but you're just going for a while, and you manage to get to this place. You, with your tracking skills, with your immense roll that you had before, you're able to find this place that you might think is this place that you remember.
This Escalante.
Escalante. You're not entirely sure, but it kind of looks like Sweetwater, but it looks older and a little bit more basic. Not as much detail to it. Kind of strange.
Man, it doesn't seem like this place is done yet. Look at everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
What do you
kind of the
know?
vibe you're getting.
What do you know about this, Brock? Is this place done?
I mean, it looks like it's in the middle of a transition. I'm gonna roll to see if I know, if I can remember anything more about what they were doing here.
Yeah.
And I rolled a 8.
8? Okay,
Yeah.
so you don't have any idea what was going on here.
Brock, when you were getting your training, did you see this place on the map at all?
I remember I do remember, like, we found a map in the store, and I, like, looking at it, this place does, the name sounds familiar, the area looks familiar, but I can't remember why. And by the looks of it, they might have just been like, hey, this is an area that we're building something new in, or we're trading it out. I don't know. I can't really tell.
Mm-hmm.
What else is on the landscape?
Okay, so what you see from when you enter is you see a church, first of all, and there's a little graveyard next to it. And away from the church, it's like a white church, and away from the church is kind of just like a general store, stuff like that. You don't see any people, though.
So it's abandoned almost.
It looks like there's no one there. Now, in the distance, you can kind of see something that looks a little bit like strange. I want everyone to roll a perception check to see if you can see, because you notice it, but you don't know exactly what it is from the distance where you're at.
I don't notice shit.
I got a 16.
15.
I have a 16.
Okay.
No.
So
I get
you,
any
you're
extra
kind of
perception?
squinting. You can't tell. It's your perception.
Right.
If
14.
If I add 5, will I be able to see it?
19.
you rolled a what?
No, if I add my super chat, would I be able to see it?
You would definitely be able to see the super chat there very clearly.
Did anyone else roll high enough?
I roll a 15, but if I have a 3 super chat, but I'm not going to use it for this.
I got a 19 if that does anything.
I think,
Oh.
okay, so you really see it well.
Oh,
You can
okay.
kind of tell, and it looks like kind of oddly a modern gala. Like, not Westworld,
Oh.
but like something like
Oh.
weird. Like, that's odd. There's just a bunch of like people over there
In like fancy
in
clothes?
fancy clothes.
Yeah. Okay. This is a problem.
And so the moment that you say that's a problem, suddenly from that direction you hear a ring of gunshots just go out.
Get down, everybody get down.
And they're not coming towards you, but just you hear screaming, panic, and it all looks bad.
What's going on over there? I can't see.
You can hear it, but
Do I?
so what do you guys do?
I want to get a better vantage point.
Is she the only one that could see the gala, though?
I mean, you can all hear all of that, what I just described. You can not, she can kind of see chaos. You can climb on top of the wagon, maybe get a better shot at looking at it.
Okay, yeah,
But
I'm
you
gonna
can
do that.
definitely try again on your roll. But you can all hear there's chaos screaming.
Nope.
You're just like,
Yo,
I don't know what's happening.
I'm gonna say, Joshua, get to the high ground. Get your rifle out. Just
So-
see if you can see anything on your scope.
So I don't know what's going on over there, but I don't really care. I want to get out of here.
You want to get out? You want to leave?
I mean,
You're starting to think that this is the place.
I'm pretty sure this is the place where the entrance to the underground tunnels are.
I want to get closer.
Same.
Okay, you guys.
Can
you guys
we
want
stealthily
to
get
get closer? You can. I mean, you're pretty far.
But you said the bullets aren't coming towards us.
Not directly.
I
No.
think the people over there are getting killed.
Yep. The people in the gala are. I'm
So we
pretty
wanna get
sure
closer
they're
to
getting
that.
attacked.
That sounds like a them problem.
Yeah, but I think
I've already been shot once.
I think we should help them.
Okay. It was the one time, and it was an accident.
Well, there's you, but then there was the other guy too.
Well, some of my kind of like natural thing is that I do notice danger, etc., and I got a pretty good, level of insight. So I want to get closer to find out exactly what's going on.
Yeah. So you guys who wanted to get closer, you
Yeah.
come closer. And you're still pretty far, but you can kind of get a better view of it, and you see like people in these dresses, suits, etc., are being mowed down by people, as far as you can tell. But you know.
Is there a way that I can get close enough and use my stealth to like grab one person and be like, I need to know everything that you know? Because I also have high I have a 4 investigation, but I also have 7 stealth. But my history is 6, so I kind of want to be like.
You can try to get over there if you want to risk that.
Why the hell not? It's not real. I'm not really gonna die. All right.
I mean, okay.
This is gonna go badly. I know it. 17.
Oh,
Okay,
man.
so you get quiet and you start moving towards it. What else is everyone doing here?
I say, what the hell, and I follow him.
I'm actually trying to make sure I lay cover just in case something does happen.
Okay, so you're
I'm
kind
watching behind,
of watching.
Fuck me. Oh.
Time out. Wait, I had it. He said anybody can grab a gun, and I did grab a gun at the last location. So I go with her.
Light rifle.
Can I be their backup, but not get as close as they're getting?
Yeah, you're kind of staying far enough behind to where you really can't be seen, and she's moving up further because she's like quiet. But you guys can also try that as well.
I say, fuck it, go. I'll go with her.
All right, so you're all gonna just try to stealthily.
As he's covering us, and he's covering us, and you're.
I'm kind of covering, but at a closer range.
All right, so and then I'm just right side by side.
Okay, and Zeppelin.
I'll grab a gun.
Okay, grab a gun.
We don't want to play
I'm
any
not
games
getting
to
a
make us
gun. Do I
relax.
see, I'm assuming there's like trees and shit around, right?
There's trees.
Find like a big branch. Good.
So you got your thing, the one big one or 2 little ones?
I'll break it in half. So I've got like 2.
Okay, 2 medium-ish
Yeah,
ones.
yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll for me, and we'll see how good those are. So you guys start moving closer.
You're not good at.
Oh man, you're.
It'd be a
super chat for you.
6.
You know, right?
Okay, they're not great. They're probably D4s. Okay, so you guys get closer, and you start to notice that the people who are getting killed are bleeding out horribly, profusely, and the people who are killing them have submachine guns.
Oh shit.
Guys.
They don't have Westworld guns. They have, like, big old submachine guns. They're just firing like mad.
Guys.
I think
Automatic
I
fire.
think we have to pull back and wait.
Yeah, so I tell Illinois,
Yeah.
let's get back. We got to go back. And
Whoa! You tell me what I'm the one who started saying.
Well,
it
no,
first.
hold on. What I was gonna say is that we should converge and see what Joshua says, since he's the military expert, and see what kind of guns they possibly could have been using.
You can see them pretty well with your scope.
Yeah.
They are, they're like high-end private security kind of things. Something that you would not see on your tours, but you know that's like military-grade stuff. Real stuff, contemporary weapons.
Also, am I paying attention to their clothing and
They look like
their movement?
they look like-
how succinct they are. The team.
They look like people who are from Westworld. The
So-
people with the guns look like they are from the Westworld narrative.
Okay.
I think that we should pull back, let them do their thing, because unfortunately we cannot help them, and then follow them secretly.
How close are we to the
master.
people?
You're getting pretty close, actually. She's the closest, but she's pretty quiet.
We're not actually in the midst of like.
You're
like,
not
we're
in
okay.
it. Not yet. Depends on how long you guys stick around.
I mean, I'm ready to go like hide.
Yeah, you have a feeling that this is not supposed to be happening. Actually, all of you do, I think.
Now, I, along with my tracking and everything, and scope, I do have the ability to read lips and everything.
Super chat.
Can I pay attention to any of them? See what they're saying to each other as
They're-
far as like picking up
they're-
anything?
I mean,
I'm just trying to glean any bit of info.
there is absolutely no communication between any of the people who are shooting, and then the people who are running and screaming for their lives are just running and screaming.
So, am I noticing any signals?
No,
Nothing.
it is just a keen understanding.
And that's
Yep,
it. Jeez. Okay.
nothing to read, but that is to a point as well.
Yeah. Okay. So I agree. I think we should pull back. Everybody else?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys book it back toward the church, I think. And
Whatever closest building we can get into.
Yeah, the church is probably the closest building. You look back. Everyone, give me a perception.
13.
13.
13.
Not natural. Oh, okay. So
8.
Immediately, you guys are kind of all running, and Zeppelin turns around and sees that there are people coming towards you guys.
Oh, shit.
With guns. They seem to have noticed you.
Oops.
So you're not in combat, but they're coming.
Yeah, we need to GTFO
Let's go. Let's go.
Okay, so you guys run
into the church.
into the church.
All right, let's go to the church, grab some pews, pull them off from the
Yeah,
ground.
can I use my stick to like?
Yeah, so
the door?
you guys get into the church and you barricade it shut.
Ways in, yeah.
And you look around, and immediately you see that there's pews, and then it's pretty small. And you look to the front of the church, and in the confessional, it's actually completely open. And there's a chair there with a lever next to it, and it's kind of weird.
So.
Okay, so we go in
You
and
all
pull
see
it.
this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'll go in and pull. I'll go and sit in the chair and pull the lever.
I mean, I'll go too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's actually big enough for all of you
Okay.
to
Oh,
get.
we'll
we all
all
get
go.
out.
And
We're all
one of
going.
us pulls the
And
lever.
so you pull the
Pull the
lever.
lever.
Are you
Yeah.
going with us?
And it
I
starts.
think you want to play a nice tune, maybe distract
It
them.
starts moving down. It's an elevator.
Oh, thank God.
Yes.
And so you get down, and so it goes down maybe 4 stories ish, and you end up in this place. The elevator doors open. It's not a huge map, but it's just this little hallway. So you can see there's this hallway, and as you're coming down, you can start to see top is just lit by fluorescent lights. They're flickering and looks dirty and abandoned, and there's actually a dead host just on the ground lying completely lifeless.
it's a hallway?
That should not be there.
Yeah, so it's just a hallway. You guys enter right
Okay.
here,
Alright.
and you're all lining up actually. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Yeah, not me.
Sorry, who?
I'll go first.
You go first?
Brock, where the hell are we? What is going on? It seems like you don't know anything anymore.
Well, this is the way out. Well, at least this is the way to the way out. But there should not be a dead host down here.
And it's the flickering lights and the all you really see is this deep hallway, and there's doors on here, and there's some other it's just hallway.
So you have no idea where we are.
We have torches. We should probably use them.
I mean,
Yeah, let's do it.
it is visible
Oh, it
because
is? We don't-
the lights are
Alright.
flickering, but they're mostly more on than off.
Can I? Who has you have
I've got thieves' tools, so I can we can pick a door and open one.
Can someone?
So you guys are gonna start moving in.
use perception to see anything?
We have
You
to
guys
roll
can
for
all
that.
take a look if you'd like.
Can I roll for
I
perception?
think you have to look
Yeah.
around.
Yeah, you're just kind of scoping it
I
out.
rolled a natural 20.
Go to.
Okay.
9.
9.
9.
All right.
16.
So with your natural 20, you kind of take a little bit of point here as you all move forward. Now these doors are all they're locked, but you can kind of peer inside, and it just kind of looks like old equipment. There's it's very sterile in here, like chairs, and you can kind of see there's overhead lights, and they were making something here. Not exactly sure what, but you can see all this very clearly. But everything's locked. You guys move up, and these doors are also locked. There's only this thing in front of you, and there's you can kind of see that there's some text on it. You guys can all roll perception if you want to try to take a look at it.
Oh, nope, got a 2.
16.
18.
5, actually.
Okay. Well, you're able to get up to it, and you guys all see that it says exit very clearly, but it doesn't look like anything to you. Which you say.
Doesn't look like anything to me.
Oh, good. Host.
Awesome.
And
Well, I mean, we don't know that phrase means that.
as you turn around
We're not
to
supposed to move.
him in the back, he's taken a step back, and in his hand happens to be a submachine gun, actually.
Yeah.
And I guess you guys should roll initiative, because you're going to have to try to kill this
Yeah.
thing or deal with him.
I got an 8.
Natural 20.
8.
7.
13 plus 14.
Okay, so
Oh, 8. 11.
I should be writing this down, probably. Sorry, 20?
Natural 20. Yeah.
Natural 20. Okay, you're going to probably be first.
8.
8. Okay. Jezzer, what'd you get?
7.
7.
Okay. Zeppelin.
I knew this was gonna happen.
6.
But he's a fucking robot.
Hey, we prefer the term robot.
11.
11.
It's racist.
Fucking android.
I knew I didn't like you.
And you got a 14?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Joshua's going to be the first to go, and then it will be Brock's turn.
Alright, so I roll for, I'm using my weapon attack as my action.
And we're pretty close, right?
You're all very close, actually. You're all cornered into this thing here.
Alright, so, yeah.
You're going to just try to shoot him? Did you want to do anything else?
Since I'm so close, I mean, yeah, look, he pulls out a weapon immediately. I gotta go ahead and, there's no time for questions. I gotta go.
Okay.
So, I'm using the weapon attack.
So you take your shot. Wait, do you have a...
Accuracy damage.
Do you have a super chat?
I already used it.
Oh, that's right. You used it. Oh.
Well, accuracy was roll with the D20, but
That's
my damage
plus.
is with, yeah.
Well,
that's
so
true.
you rolled an 8, I think, total. I think that he dodged it. So you fire, but it's such close quarters you can't get a good shot on
Freaking
him.
robot,
and,
he's
he,
like-
and he moves.
God, you know?
Oh,
As the bullet whizzes by me,
Yeah.
doesn't look like anything to me.
Piece of shit.
He turned up.
Someone shoot this mother right now.
Fuck, I knew we should have killed him when we were
all
questioning
right,
him.
it's Brock is up. You've got this
All right.
submachine gun,
And you
and you still
cipher.
have these sticks if you want to use them. What do you want to do?
Well, how close am I to these guys?
You're
Or who's
you are
Let
in
us-
melee range
let
of.
us hear.
I mean, you can move into melee range of
Yeah.
anyone
Happened?
at this
He's gonna
point.
attack you.
You gonna attack me?
Oh God, El Capone.
Wait.
El Capone.
Play a friendly song.
First, I'm gonna go after the guy that actually just attacked
Okay.
me.
All right.
So
You- what do you
I'm,
wanna-
I'm in range of him.
you want- what do you wanna
No,
use?
I'll go with the stick.
Okay, he switches to the stick.
You bring it, you beady-eyed bastard.
Actually-
Well, actually, what's my damage on the machine
I
gun?
thought if you talk crap,
Or no,
people
actually,
would
no,
get extra
I don't.
points.
Yeah,
I
man,
use
like,
those
you
in
better
the.
start
Oh, yeah,
singing
yeah.
songs.
So I've just got the machine gun.
It's gonna be a lot.
Uh,
It's gonna if you hit. We'll see if you hit. So you're going for Joshua.
Yeah.
Bree, you got a super chat.
Oh.
Have your name is
Oh boy. Okay, here's another thing that I think we should rule is that you can use the super chat to subtract from or basically apply to your AC defensively in
Okay.
this scenario. So if it's something where like, I gotta dodge this, like you can do that. Plus he's got a submachine gun. So
all right. So, do I add my strength to that?
it's dexterity.
Dexterity. Okay.
And you're not
That's-
proficient with this
Right,
weapon,
right.
but so it's just plus whatever your
Yeah.
dexterity.
So 15.
15, and that was again
Dang, my armor class of 14.
14. Okay, so he.
You have anything that helps you?
Oh boy.
I'm looking for it right now.
So
No.
no, I believe that's it. So you fire your machine gun. Illinois ducks down out of the way and goes right into him, and that's gonna be a 3d8 as your damage.
3d8.
What is that? Man?
I have to roll for it?
No, he's gonna
Oh,
roll
he's
his
gotta roll
damage,
for
and we'll see if it kills you.
8.
No, that's a 10.
No, that's the 8.
Oh no.
Oh wait,
that's
no, that is a
your
10. Which one's the 8?
It's the diamondish one, right? Yeah.
You're gonna die.
That's 7. 8.
Oh my gosh, you're already dead.
Uh-oh.
And it's 14.
14. And
Oh, dear.
boom, Joshua is eliminated. He falls to the ground.
Let the chips fall where they
So I rushed over to pick up the chips.
As he lays on the ground, looks like those bullets were real.
Damn, dude.
Dang.
Dude.
All right, and that is the end of Brock's turn. It's Illinois' turn.
Oh no. Okay. Well, he just shot my pal.
Very
Revive
dead.
me, guys.
I mean, you're
Kill me.
unconscious.
Oh, you can, you're dead.
You're unconscious technically,
Avenge
so
me.
maybe you could be revived, but not easily in the midst of this fight.
Okay,
dead.
I want to
Thanks, guys.
use my sneak attack because he wasn't paying attention because he was very full of himself.
No?
What? I'm right there. Why not? Come on.
You can take advantage of that.
Thank you.
If you hit him. You have to hit him first. Though.
Okay, so that. Well, do I roll? What am I doing?
Well, what do you want to attack with?
I just want to shoot him.
Okay, so you pull out your pistol,
Yep.
try to shoot him.
The whole time. The whole time.
Neo had it coming.
Oh, 7. What can I add?
Everyone's missing.
What can I add to this?
It's
Yo, you have a super chat, Bree.
Oh wait, my
Oh, yeah,
super
you
chat.
do, you
I
do.
want to take my
That's
super
plus
chat
5.
and add it. So
Okay, so that's 7 plus 5, that's 12, and then
12.
plus your attack modifier on your pistol.
plus my attack modifier on my pistol is 5.
Yes.
5. So that's what? 17?
Ah, that just barely hits.
All right, that's a hit.
That's 16.
All right, so you can apply your damage with your light pistol and your sneak attack.
All right. All right.
So I believe that's going to be 2d6s total.
Okay. So this guy.
Let's see. Yes.
Okay.
All right, let's see if it works out.
7, 4,
Oh,
because it's upside down.
Oh, I just got a super chat.
Did you really?
No.
Oh,
5, 9,
9! 9 damage. Okay, so he takes 9 damage, which brings him down pretty low.
We can do this. Well, sorry, man.
Takes me on
My
4.
turn.
Yeah, he's you shoot him and it
they gave him a
goes
super chat.
right in the middle of his
Hey,
chest.
who
gave him
but
a super
he
chat?
still seems to be.
Larry.
Damn, Larry, you are a savage.
Wow.
Oh, this is
Wow.
exciting now. And so he kind of stops for a second, but then immediately he slowly lifts up his submachine gun, ready to fight more. It is now Chase's turn.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I see that she took her shot. It's affecting me a little bit. Staggers back.
Got his head off.
What I want to do is, after rummaging through my friend's pockets and saying, "Man, we really needed you," I run up with my
Great.
sword, and I try to use my weapon attack, my duelist rapier, and I try to stab him right in the heart.
Okay. Roll to attack.
2.
No.
He's a robot, doesn't have a heart. That's great.
I missed completely.
Yeah, so you go to attack him and you
like,
thrust and he just whoop right and he completely dodges. He read every single movement.
Agent Smith over here, man.
And so you moved up right to him. And yeah, that's a miss.
JD says he
So then I look.
He says he'd kill you too.
Then I would be
Of course he
like,
would.
I go,
He hates
Fuck.
anyone that works out.
Who's next?
And
that big. Hey, can we talk about this? And then
you say that?
Can I
I'm
just
gonna
smash
ask him.
him
I'm
with
like,
my
yo,
boobs?
yo, we were buddies. Can we talk
robot.
about this? I'm gonna ask him legit, like, hey, we were buddies. Can we talk about this? We had a bonding moment in our wagon.
You have time to respond with one sentence.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I flick him off and I go, kick his ass.
All right.
Kick his ass, Brooklyn, Zeppelin.
Oh, also I do one of these.
Say goodnight to Larry.
All right, it is Zepp's turn.
Alright, how close am I to him?
You're right next to him, actually.
Okay.
Use that dagger.
I'm gonna stab him right in the head.
All right, you're gonna try to stab him in the head. Roll to attack.
9
9. So that's plus
plus 4.
4, so
Plus
13. And you're gonna add your super chat that turns it into a 18.
That hits. Can I use my super chat to negate that?
You can use your super chat to increase your armor.
Thanks, Larry.
Cancel it out.
Yeah, done.
Larry went to bed.
Yeah.
And
After
so
he killed us by giving him a super chat.
the gods somehow interrupt the game, and as your dagger, you feel strong with your dagger with the influence of some
That's
kind
Ford.
of chat of a super kind. You go to stab, and the hand just slaps it out of the way. You don't know what it was. It was some kind of crazy super chat. And he just flicks it out, and the dagger falls aside.
He's gonna take out a whole squad.
Dude, it's Agent Smith.
Got
man.
nothing else. Is there
Trinity
anything
run.
else you would like to
You have
do?
9 cards. So one of them has to be something.
A lot of words.
Oh, God.
He didn't
We're gonna
read those.
die. I'm already dead.
You have a bonus action
I
available.
can't
to you.
term a robot. He's a robot.
All my friends
You
are
could,
dead.
there's
Push me to
your
the
ability,
edge.
Bardic Inspiration, could theoretically buff one of your other teammates as a bonus action.
You gotta use it for her.
I
You gotta
still
use
have
it.
to go.
There's one person, you know there's one
I
person
give it
left.
to Delilah.
Okay, so he plays a little song, and suddenly you feel your heart racing, and you just know
Is this a
it's
Silverhawks?
now or never. You have to do this because you know that Joshua's dying
What is this,
horribly.
Coco?
So it won't be him next. All right, it is now your turn.
So I want to start with my rage
There you go.
this time.
All right, so you get super pissed.
And then
Whip out
I do the great sword, right?
axe.
Great
The
axe.
axe.
You whip out
Sorry,
your
great axe.
giant great axe.
And then can I use my savage attacker to?
If you hit it, then you'll be able to re-roll that.
Did I use my super chat last turn?
No, I believe you still
I
have
still
it.
have it.
You have
Okay.
it.
So, and he doesn't have his. So you kind of push Zep out of the way,
Ugh.
It's not hard to do. We've been drinking all yesterday.
and we'll see if you
Bad
attack.
day.
Your attack.
2.
Oh, gotta be
I
shit.
get,
No, that's with damage.
Oh, that's with damage?
Oh,
no, because I get a 2 with
That's.
my
I think that's
rage.
also damage.
Oh.
And then
also damage.
it is.
So it's plus
Going so
5
horribly.
plus your 2.
We
It's
killed
my other
7.
pride with my
Cowboys
super chat.
If you want to add your
Kill
super
one
chat,
robot,
you're not
it's
entirely
one
sure.
robot.
Oh, and you have the Bardic Inspiration.
So adding the 5 is 12, and then his.
Okay,
bard
so
gives
how
me-
much does the Bardic Inspiration add? I believe it says like a
You
plus.
can inspire others through stirring music. Do so. Use bonus action to your turn to choose one creature other than yourself within 60 feet of you. The creature gains 1 bardic inspiration die, a d6.
You add a d6 to your attack roll in addition to all those other things. So you had 12, I believe. And now,
You're gonna roll
whatever
a d6.
this number is your total
Don't
number.
fuck it up.
So I think there's a decent range here where it could work or it couldn't work.
This is good. This is
she has
good.
to
You're
get a
good. You're
6. She has
solid.
to get a 6.
No.
Well,
No, no,
we
no,
don't know what his armor
he's
class
weaker
is.
now.
All right,
Come
let's see if
on.
it
Avenge
happens.
me. I'm dead.
It's all down to this. A 5! A 17, I believe, is the
And that
total, and
hits.
that
Yes!
hits. So, with all of those random buffs, you managed to turn a 2 into a hit, the lowest number
my
you can do
God.
without automatically failing. So, roll your damage.
Which one's that?
That's the 12.
That's
You-
this one.
Raise up your great
This
axe.
is it. He can be dead right here.
That's it.
How much does he have left?
2.
But you have a ton of modifiers.
I get, so the damage,
You're-
so plus 3.
Plus 3,
You're
that's
And
right.
5.
then,
You're
this
right.
Plus
gives-
another 2, I
This
believe.
gives me, I gain a 2 bonus to the damage.
So that's 7 total damage. So she raises up her axe and just slices across his neck, and I believe that kills you.
Yeah! Woo! I mean, probably. But, got some milk pouring out of me.
And his head gets completely lopped off. And
And I kick his head.
and he falls, machine gun landing onto the ground.
Can I pick up the machine gun?
No, I don't trust you to pick up the machine gun.
With my dying movement, as I flail backwards, I want to
Oh.
slap him in the face.
I thought you were gonna,
I'll allow it as a reaction.
I thought you were gonna say
Go
pull
ahead
the
and
trigger
roll
like
2
you just-
slap in the face.
Nope.
And he completely misses.
I thought it would have been the pull the
The
trigger.
super chat.
Oh,
making
that would have been that.
the difference on that. And so he falls lifeless, and you have dealt with your last remaining threat, the exit door in sight. And one man bleeding out
No, I'm
unconscious.
dead. I'm dead, guys. Thank you.
Band-aid.
You're,
Okay, how do we go through this door?
can't
you
say
are
Band-Aid.
technically unconscious.
I say, hey, Hey, Jasper, help me grab him. Let's get him out of here.
You guys,
Zeppelin.
you guys might be able to. You might be able to stabilize him. So you get to the door.
Can we
You
use
push.
medicine?
Yeah, you can. You guys can try to stabilize him right now.
Who has? I don't have medicine.
7.
I rolled a 12.
8. So 8.
So 13.
I'll just try
Okay,
anyway.
so you're able to, with help, you're able to stabilize him. He's completely unconscious, but he is not dying horribly.
So he might live.
He might live if you can get him some medical attention, but he's been shot immensely.
But when he was out, did I take his money? Because I did rummage through.
Sleight of hand.
If we let him die, we get his cut.
Sleight of hand roll.
And we get his cut too.
Unless I was lying about that.
13.
Yeah, you got a little bit of his money. You didn't get all of it.
Well,
but
fair
you
enough.
got a little bit. And so you guys push open the exit doors, and it looks like it's a direct train out. And you guys make it on, and that is the conclusion of the adventure. You've survived Westworld
All right.
and killed
barely
the bad
survived Westworld.
robots. Well done.
Damn you, bastard.
Well,
I knew it. I knew he was gonna die.
I gotta say, the super chats really came in there,
Right?
because that was the lowest
Right?
possible,
Thanks, Larry.
not automatic.
But he
fail.
super chatted Julia and
Oh, yeah.
was
You got everyone.
super
You got
screwed
everyone.
up.
Yeah.
So, but well done, guys. I think that wraps it up for us. And
It
boy,
does.
what an adventure it was.
Oh my goodness.
Well, I hope you guys all enjoyed our ridiculousness, and I got to see everyone role playing it, which is super exciting. But once again, we're going to be doing a Westworld show, and that will be released on Mondays.
Yeah,
or-
so we'll be
Yeah.
live chatting during the show. As many of the hashtag cast that's available that wants to join in. And then we'll have a bunch of articles coming out throughout the week, and sometime around Monday or Tuesday we'll have our theory video and best of the week episode going up. It'll be like a short 5 or 10 minute thing.
Yeah, and I think we're going to be seeing a few of the people who played tonight on it, on and off. I'm not exactly sure on the cast, the final cast for that, depending on the schedule.
Yeah. It'll be a varying array of people depending on what the discussion is.
Yeah, so hopefully you guys all enjoyed that.
That's fun.
Do we need any other things before we sign off?
Just parting. I want to say thanks and I hate you. And this has been fun.
Yeah.
We should do more of these.
Yes, we should
I enjoyed
actually.
it.
Yeah,
But,
it's
just
been
earlier.
fun. And
Yes, definitely earlier.
Yeah,
Corey.
definitely early. Oh, come on.
No, hey,
It's
Mr.
not-
Last
it's
person
not-
to arrive.
exactly.
Actually, I think technically I was the last person to arrive.
Yeah.
No, that's
But Corey killed it. You came up with the story.
God.
You came up with
Yes.
all the
Yes.
stuff.
Man, this is beautiful.
Great job. You kept us engaged. It was a lot of fun. This was a lot of fun.
Josh and I came up with certain elements of the story. I was able to get most of it out, but yeah, thank you guys all so much for playing, and thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, all that bullcrap that we have to say, and I think that's it, and we're signing off.
That
So
should be it, yeah.
yeah,
All right.
we'll check you out next time.
See you later, pal.
See you later, pal.
Later, pal.
Man, dude,